Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of all gender identities, welcome to 0 Hours Played. Why don't you flip us sideways so you can read my shirt? I survived Twitch. TwitchCon. Yes, we're on Twitch right now.
We still not survived Twitch.
I mean,
I guess we continue to survive Twitch.
We haven't been defeated by Twitch yet.
It's true.
So yes, we're surviving Twitch. We're gonna play some Opus Magnum. I know basically nothing about this game, except that it was made by Zachtronics, the developers of such games as Shenzhen.io, which we played on the stream before and had a ton of fun. What else have they made? Space Chem, Infinifactory, all sorts of those puzzly games where you puzzle some stuff in some other stuff. And so that's what we're gonna do. Oh, click? Fine.
It says click. Sometimes click means press any key to continue, but not always.
Who
did this?
What asshole did this? Someone has tied the mouse to the keyboard cable, which
Oh, I bet that happened because everyone's been playing controllers games. So
yeah, but that doesn't mean you make the mouse so you can't use the mouse. The mouse cable's already bundled up. The keyboard cable's bundled up. You put them together.
Yeah.
You can't move the mouse. Okay.
No, got it. It's a very pretty picture.
Yeah, this is a pretty game. All right, let's. Sorry about that. Let's get started here. Access is restricted to graduate-level alchemical engineering students and faculty only. Keep your student alchemist permit and sigil with you at all times in the lab. No food or drink is permitted in the lab. Well, no one tell anyone about this then. Do not sit or lean on transmutation engines or their related components. Please keep the area clean for everyone else. That means you, Antaeus!
This already reminds me of Shenzhen.io a lot.
A little bit, yeah. Histograms and leaderboards, yeah. Number of parts. The dialogue tree. This comes up in a lot of their games, I think. Okay. I'm amazed that you put off learning how to use the transmutation engine for this long. I was concentrating on working by hand, you know that. Antaeus, we're about to graduate. I know, that's why I need you to summarize this all for me as fast as you can. Are we Antaeus?
I can't tell from this dialogue if we're Antaeus or the other guy.
All right. So we've got some reagents. These are the input materials for doing alchemy. This is a product. Job as an alchemist is to build machines that combine reagents into useful products. Okay? With you so far, to complete a puzzle, build all the products. Press the play button to start the transmutation engine. This is the instruction tray. All right.
Okay, so we got a bunch of instructions there. I think the machine already works, I think.
Okay.
Very cool.
That's cool. It does the normal speed up thing. Mm-hmm. All right, your machine has successfully created the desired product. Understand so far? Of course, I knew this part was easy. That's why I never worried about it.
I'm sure this will not stay easy.
I count you as a friend, Antaeus, but sometimes you carry your genius alchemist act a little too far. Act? Lesson? Arms! I have arms!
Me too.
So let's take the first and most important part, the arm. I understand what's next. Wait, don't rush ahead. Let me go through the material. You need to see this.
Power of arms.
So are these batteries that are on the... whoever was streaming before, are these batteries on the table...
they're dead.
Dead?
They're dead.
Okay, if they're dead batteries... don't just leave them on the table. This button is...
not buttoning?
The other one was not buttoning either, so... Alright,
place an arm below the setting the rotation and length so that the gripper is over the reagent. Then add instructions to the instruction tray below to make it pick up the reagent and move it to the product output.
I assume...
there's your top left.
Yeah, no, I'm just...
Okay.
The number 1 here corresponds to the number 1 here.
Makes sense.
So we're going to grab, we're going to rotate, we're going to drop, rotate back.
Makes sense.
And then this one's going to do likewise. So we that, and then adjust that likewise. All right.
You might want to start on the other side. Yeah.
I actually want to adjust that ways.
Here's the command.
So we're going to start.
Can you not hotkey it in there?
Apparently, you cannot hotkey it in there. All right. Then we want to rotate.
That's correct. That's the correct direction. I mean, either way would work, presumably.
So it's going to be what? 1, 2, 3 rotations.
Do you have to? I
guess rotate 60 degrees.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
got it. Yeah.
It's going to go here. Then it's going to go here. Then it's going to go here.
Yep.
And then we're going to drop it. And then we're going to rotate back. Like so.
Don't you need to rotate one more time back? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that might help. Step. Yes, I should have gone the other way so you could see it happening.
Unfortunately.
Right, so arms pick up and move elemental proxies around the surface of the transmutation engine. Right, and you control their behavior with instructions. Yes, of course. Of course.
Pivots.
In some cases, you'll want an arm to rotate what it's gripping. I mean, as opposed to the arm itself rotating. Use pivot instructions. All right. I have to double button.
Double button. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to place an arm. And we want to move this and then into there. Okay. So we'll go like that.
That's a pivot. It's not clear to me why it needs to pivot, though.
I will show you why it needs to pivot.
I know. I got it now. Yeah.
So we're going to pick this up.
Mm-hmm.
We rotate like that. And
yeah.
So then we would need to pivot this way. Doing the exact same thing it is down here.
And then rotate back.
Leave this out of order. Yep.
Got it.
Because in the future, we're going to be making
very complicated things.
More complicated things. How nice that this is so easy for you. Why? How long did it take you to learn all this? Pistons. All right. Piston arm is a special kind of arm that can extend and retract. And presumably there are instructions to control the piston. All right. I don't know why you have to double click that. That is obnoxious.
So you don't accidentally click it?
Hey, Philly
Hey, Philly D.
How's it going?
Place the piston arm below. And add instructions to make it pick up the reagent and move it to the product output.
So that's...
I think that's your product output.
We need to pick this up.
Yeah.
This is going to go here. That's going to go there, and we need to go there. All right. So...
grab first.
Start with grabbing. Then we will go ahead and... That's extend. We don't want to extend.
Below it.
Yeah.
Retract.
Rotate. Where did drop go?
Yeah, I don't see drop there, do I?
Because we're resetting, not just dropping it. So we don't have to
more efficient.
Extend, yeah. Much more efficient.
Much more.
Yeah, it virtualizes back out the instructions. That's good. Back to the menu. I see. Piston arms can reach areas you can't with a normal arm. That's what makes them so useful. They cost a little bit more than regular arms, though. I can use the reset instruction to make an arm retract to its initial state from wherever it is. Reset instruction takes the same amount of time that it would take to issue the individual instructions. Yes, of course. Tracks. What's next?
Tell us all the components and then throw us into hard puzzles?
Yeah, cool. That's how all of these games work.
No wonder they're so hard.
Next, we have tracks, which are like paths you can place on the board. It's easier to show you. Create a track between the reagent and the product, then place the arm on the track and add instructions to make it pick up the reagent and move it to the product output.
Cool. Yeah, so you might have to like manipulate it.
Aha. Okay, so we can place the arm on the track.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You might be able to place multiple arms of tracks or something like that.
That doesn't sound like something we would want to do. Ah, that's what the positive and negative markers are.
Yeah.
That's forward and back on the track. And we're going to grab.
You're going to move forwards. Oh, you might. Okay.
Not pivot. I'm going to rotate. Rotating that 2 is what we need to do. And then I guess we need to plus, and reset. I think that sounds right. There we go. It's nice that reset moves you back on the track as well.
Yeah.
That's super convenient. And I guess it's even smart enough to make you loop around. All right. I see. When you place an arm on the arm can move forward or backwards along the path. Tracks can be quite powerful. Still learning how to use them effectively in my designs. Could you put multiple arms on a single track? I think so. I've never thought to try that. We'll have to experiment later. Transmutation. To perform transmutations, we use glyphs. For example, say I want to calcify an element. You'd place a glyph of calcification on the board, move the element you want to calcify over it. Antaeus. I mean, yes, that's correct, but at least let me get through the explanation first.
Antaeus is too smart for us and this other guy.
Use a piston arm and a glyph of calcification to turn the reagent, fire atom into the product, assault atom, and move it to the product output.
Cool.
So, that's water.
That's calcification.
All right.
They want something else. Salt. Water. You calcify water into salt. You calcify fire into salt also, apparently.
I want to just see if... okay, that does work. Sure. So I guess that had to go there. And then...
You have to stop.
Why do I have to stop? Why doesn't it just stop automatically? Where do we want to put this? This is not where we want to put it.
I can't quite figure out where the right place. Okay, you can extend.
I guess wherever we put it, we have to extend, so it doesn't matter.
So you can grab.
Unless we can move that, but it doesn't seem like it wants to let us. So let's see if we can
finally do hotkeys.
That's how hotkeys work. Okay. So we want to F, and then we want to
rotate.
A.
And
then we want to drop it.
We want to extend.
Oh, we want to. Fine.
W. Now you want to drop it. No. Do you want to drop it? No, you don't want to drop it.
Oh, we just put it over there, and then we rotate some more. All right.
Yeah.
Another 2, and then we reset. That seems right.
Too far. Nearly perfect. I like it.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
So you just have to touch it.
Don't even have to touch it. Just have to swing it over there. Quite fast, this glyph. Yes, welcome to modern alchemical engineering. How many transmutations are available as glyphs? Most of the common ones. There's ongoing research to develop more, which you would know about if you paid any attention to recent developments in the field.
I'm sorry, we just have not kept up with the literature.
Bonding. This must be the glyph of bonding. It is, to use it. Actually, why don't you show me how it works? Seems that's the way things are going here. All right.
Okay, so we need to bond. Use 2 arms and the glyph of bonding to bond the 2 salt atoms together, move them to the product output.
Seems easy enough. Have an arm like so, and an arm like so. And the way this is going to work is they're both going to pick up,
Mm-hmm.
and then one is going to rotate in this direction. No, this one's going to rotate in that direction. That one's going to rotate in that direction.
Okay.
Right?
That makes sense?
Nope. Opposite.
Nope. Oh, opposite. Okay.
And then let's just see what happens.
They bond.
That bonds. So
One needs to drop it.
we'll have this one drop it. And then this one's going to rotate.
Same way. Isn't it?
Yeah, it should rotate the same direction. And then...
It does have to pivot.
Oh, it does have to pivot, doesn't it? It will have to pivot this, and then this one can reset, and that one can reset.
Perfect.
Here we go. The transmutation engine makes alchemical engineering far simpler. Could have been using it the whole time. I'm glad I did things the hard way for so long. I hope you're not like this in real life, Antaeus. But this is real life.
Uh-oh. Are we inside a video game?
I think that's everything you need to know to learn the transmutation engine efficiently. I'll make one more product to make sure I get it.
Okay. From now on, you'll place products and reagents on your own. They're on top of your toolbox.
All right, so we want some stabilized water.
We need to make salt and that have a water. And we need to bond them also.
So let's see, how do we want to do this? We want to get arm with
You
2
do
grippers.
need
That's
one
cool.
more piece. You need the bonding.
Yeah, no, I know
Okay.
I'm going to need the bonder.
What is it looked like there were 2 bonders. Do we know what the difference between these 2 is? That one and the one above it. Unbonding.
Unbonding.
Got it.
All right, so if we have... Could have this rotated, which might be better. We want to do this with the least number of pieces possible.
Yes, they're at the end of everyone. There's like it actually says right there at the bottom. There's cost. There's cycles. And there's area. Do you want to reverse those? Maybe not.
No, I want it to go in just one direction
Okay.
because then I don't have to swap it around. So this one is going to just pick this up and move it into here and reset. This one is going to, we'll make these start in the correct locations. So this one will rotate this way, and then they're going to bond,
And then it's going to drop them off.
and then it should be able to drop it right off. in
That
there.
makes sense to me. Yeah.
So we're going to start with 2 because 2 is actually the simpler one. Can we reorder these? We can. Excellent. All right. So we're going to pick it up, we're going to rotate in the D direction, right?
Yep.
And then we're going to...
Yeah, drop it.
Actually, we're just going to reset.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need that extra.
And then here, we're going to pick up. We're going to rotate in the A direction. Rotate once, twice, 3 times. Right, so that'll be 1, 2, 3.
They both need to rotate in the same direction. Yeah.
Fine. I'm dumb.
We just did the first. You did the second one completely correct. We just got the directions. We're gonna get the directions wrong. So
and then it's going to rotate one more time
to move it into position.
And then it's going to have to do that. And then it's going to have to do that.
Might have to do it twice. Oop. Ah, that's your problem. You reset too soon.
Let's step through that and see what I did.
It picked it up. It's picked it up right here. This is the thing.
Ah.
Yeah, we reset too soon.
Oh, I just don't want the input to be here. I'd much rather if it was here and these did go in the opposite direction. So now that goes D, and then resets. This way they can't collide.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did I not need to?
Maybe you didn't need to do it. No, you didn't need to do it.
Oh, right, because I'm accounting for the pivot in the offset of the thing.
Except there's a problem here.
Except I have this
the wrong way.
Flipped. All right.
Perfect.
Orientations matter. You got through that.
Beautiful.
Oh, right. We actually have some friends who might be playing this. Cool. So I did pretty good on area. Not so great on cycles.
I'm not sure exactly what cycles are.
If you spent more area, like these can all be traded for each other.
Okay.
And we're right on the money with cost. You could do this with one less part, I guess, somehow. So
you might be able to have one arm. If you spent more cycles, you might have the one arm do everything.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. What are your plans after you graduate? I think I'll be the head alchemist for one of the August houses. It's bold. Right out of school? Why not? True enough. No ambition could be too great for you. And yourself? I like it here. I think I'll stick around and hopefully become a professor. You do seem to have an affinity for teaching. Think so? Well then, may each of us realize his Opus Magnum. Opus Magnum. I've always found that to be a rather pretentious term, but I agree with the sentiment, at least. Why are you laughing? Antaeus Vara found something pretentious. Do tell me more. Chapter 1.
Ah, so we are Antaeus. We've joined the Great House.
Letter of congratulations from the Imperial University. Dear Antaeus, congratulations on your appointment to the position of head alchemist, the House of Van Tessen. I am very pleased to see you find a position in line with your talent and abilities. As you prepare to leave the academic life, I want to offer a word of advice. The politics of the city are much harsher and more dangerous than those of the academy. You are a singularly gifted talent, and I would hate to see you get caught up in these conflicts. The alchemist's place is not to sink to the level of those around us, but to rise above them in service of our art.
That rise above.
Van Tessen's new alchemist. So how did it go? A nightmare. Armand kept going through these old stories about honor and righteousness. And Lady Van Tessen looks like she's embarrassed.
Embalmed.
Is that what I said?
I'm pretty sure that said embalmed.
All right, I'm not reading well today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Frederick spilled food down the front of his shirt. What a brave man you are, suffering a formal dinner. It really is difficult, though. I can't stand the stuffiness. Armand didn't remember my name. Captain Gelt had to promote him several times. To be fair, you started only rather recently. Yes, I suppose it's too much to ask, such a complicated and burdensome thing, to remember one single name, the name of your new alchemist. The one who graduated at the top of his class from the College of Alchemical Engineering. Antaeus, see, you remember my name just fine. Think Armin would know my name, keeping in mind I've been here my whole life? Maybe next time you can go in my place. He might not even realize it's a different person. Alchemist, provisioner. Which one were you again? Yes. He'll get us in trouble. I've been doing this for years. All right. We're to refine some gold. Well, this is an odd first project. I feel like someone's having a laugh at my expense. So why were you asked to create the Philosopher's Stone? Close, actually. One more guess. Transform lead into gold? Yes, apparently there's an old Vantessan lead mine, so wouldn't it be better if it produced gold instead? Armin suggested it so casually. Sounds wonderful. Time to put your university degree to the test.
We're turning lead into gold with the first one.
The glyph of projection consumes an atom of quicksilver and promotes an atom of metal to its next higher form. By doing this repeatedly, even lead, the basest metal, can be transmuted into the finest gold.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Sounds simple enough.
Repeat instruction. What does the blinky button do?
This is our alchemical thing here. So we need to, okay, so we're starting with lead. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quicksilvers to hit gold. Seems simple enough.
Let's start with that. I don't know which side the metal is going to come out on.
It's going to come out on the side of lead.
That's what you think.
That's what the glyph showed, the GIF showed.
It probably is.
Would it be more efficient to use like this arm where it can just like throw a whole bunch in there? Just like keep rotating and dropping and keep rotating and dropping? Or I don't know how that works at all. But
actually, yeah, that might be easier. So we're going to make arm 2 arm number 1. And the way that that's going to work is how a repeat instruction works.
I mean, you can just test it. You can give it some instruction and put it in the repeat and see what happens. You've got a whole bunch of other things now.
You want it to rotate this way.
You have
and
a
then
clock. Should probably just wait.
Other than the fact that that's rotating in the wrong direction, that is exactly what we want it to do.
Like, this is always going to happen.
No. D.
Like, with that one, how do you supposed to tell which is the right way?
By not being dumb?
Do we just need to move the other thing over at the same time?
I don't know how this repeat instruction works.
Okay. Is that what you're trying to figure out? Do you put it at the end?
I don't think so. I think you put that at the beginning.
Period or right instruction?
Yeah. All right. So we understand this. All right. So on 2, we need to grab which is F, and then we need to rotate in the D direction, and then we need to let go.
So D is clockwise and D A is counterclockwise.
Then we need to wait like forever. Then we need.
Is that wait? That's not wait, is it? That's the opposite of wait, isn't it?
Starting the transmutation engine, all instruction sequences are automatically padded so they have the same period as the longest instruction.
Yeah.
This is what we want, I think. I don't know.
I think we should see what happens with this, because we might have to drop the quicksilver. Also, your
we are dropping the quicksilver.
Oh, we are dropping. Okay, your thing is the wrong way around. But
which thing?
This.
Stop being right all the time.
I mean, it's an important first step to make that the right way around.
So we need 5, and this is going to take 2 steps. So we need to wait 10 blocks after.
So we need to hold for 10 blocks.
We're gonna do this the long way.
Okay.
So if we sync these up, actually no, we sync these up. So the lead goes at the same time
the first one drops.
that it's dropped.
Yeah.
Now we wait 10 from this square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is where we want to put the next rotate in the D direction and then the reset.
And you're gonna move that right before it? Or
we don't need that.
We don't need that? Okay.
Why is this not...
Do you not have the repeat? Oh, try putting it at the back. See what happens. Maybe you have to put it multiple times.
Oh, you know what? I don't even need the drop.
Right. So you need to do it 5 times.
Could
And then
technically
reset?
move this all over, but... Why was that not picked?
That's a do we... Are we not understanding the multiple...
Oh, because we don't have this here yet. That's why...
Oh, okay. It still should be grabbing more, shouldn't it?
This is not helping us.
Okay.
It's not going to make anything any faster in this case. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing...
Grabbing and moving.
Grabbing and moving.
Simple.
And we're going to do the same thing here.
It's the opposite way.
And then we want to do this 1, 2... Oh, no, we do need to reset.
See. It's just saying it takes an action.
I know.
Yeah.
Just making sure. So we do that once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times.
Yep.
And then at this point, we ought to be able to move
And drop
and reset.
Perfect.
There we go. We could probably squeeze another cycle out of this if we tried.
Probably.
Maybe the 6-armed thing could work, but I'm still.
I mean, we don't know quite how to give it the proper instruction. This seems to be the most common solution, though.
Yeah.
Very tight area.
We could certainly do worse.
We could certainly do worse.
You make lead into gold. I can scarcely believe it. At least it's finished with now. Like asking a fish if it can swim. You're taking this remarkably poorly, Antaeus. I was expecting a challenge, that's all. Sounds like you want a chance to show off. I'm not sure I'd go that far.
I think everyone else will.
Ooh, alright, so what do we want to do? Face powder, waterproof sealant, a hangover cure, airship fuel, or precision machine oil?
We might want to just start with the first one and then pick a random one. I don't know. Hangover cure does sound interesting to me.
If I'd known I would be tasked with curing a hangover... Oh, I bet I know who asked you for that. It was Captain Gelt, wasn't it? How'd you guess? It would be good for him to at least be somewhat functional in the mornings.
Hello, Canola Skies.
Hey, Canola Skies!
This is a intricate puzzle game made by Zachtronics.
The makers of Shenzhen IO, Infinifactory,
And
Space Chem, and many other games.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it seems prudent for the head of security of the entire house to not be totally incapacitated on a regular basis. Let's not go too far.
That's crazy.
All right, so what are we making?
Making saltwater salt.
All right, now we're gonna need.
You only get one water. That's okay. That's where the challenge comes in, I'm guessing.
I guess we need this bonder, right?
Yep, definitely need that bonder. I mean, I guess you don't actually. You could do 2 single bonds also.
Maybe that would be easier.
This one really seems like we're gonna have space problems. So
I have sequence problems.
sequence problems also, sure. We're gonna need some either tracks or extending arms for sure. Probably, possibly both.
So what would the easiest way to do this be? Because we need to make 2 salts and then not make a salt out of the next one and put these. All right, you're right about maybe not jumping right into the. No, we already did refined gold. Face powder.
Okay, let's see.
Have you seen the Lady Van Tessen recently? A few days ago. Why? Did you notice how pale her face is? Oh, she's well known for her pallor. Why, did someone ask you to do something about it? Armand himself did. It seems it's gotten worse lately. People are whispering about her health. That's unfortunate. The lady hasn't had an easy time of things. I'd hate to see her slandered on top of it all.
So unfortunately, Canola Skies, you come in right after we finish the tutorial, but we can try to explain. This one looks fairly simple.
This is much easier.
Yeah. So we got, what is this? Do we know what this is? No. Look at your Earth.
Elemental Earth.
So I guess if you salt everything, it turns into salt?
Yeah, we should be able to
Cool. Calcify everything.
Yeah. Isn't that how it normally works?
I guess calcification just means turn to salt, right?
I think this is how.
You also need a bonder.
Oh yeah, we do need a bonder, don't we?
Mm-hmm. So we're moving the cute little symbols, and then you have to slam them together and turn them into other symbols to fill in the thing that he's moving right now, the product.
All right, so here's my idea. We're doing this all with a single arm.
All with a single arm. I don't think you can do that.
Why not?
Because you need to hold both.
No, I don't.
You sure?
I can drop them into this.
We'll see.
That's a glyph of unbonding. That's not what I want.
It seemed to indicate you need to. I would love to know if you can just drop them, but it seemed to indicate that you needed to have 2 arms hold them. But
I've dropped things before. It's no problem. So what we're gonna do, because this way we can move them all through without anything possibly colliding.
I get that. Yeah.
So the first thing we need to do is pick it up.
Knowing what calcium is does make you somewhat smart.
Not required for this game, I don't think.
No, not really.
So we've picked it up, pushed it out, and we're gonna rotate in the E direction.
Yep.
And then we're going to
drop it,
and then we're gonna reset. Then we're gonna pick up again, and then we're going to rotate in the E direction, and
rotate again.
And then we're gonna rotate again. Oh wait, this is pivot, not rotate. We meant to be rotating in the D direction, the D direction, and the D direction, and then to move this here.
And then you need
we need to pivot in the Q direction, and then we need to reset.
How did it?
Why?
Oh, you missed it. Just move this. You need to move that. No.
Where? Here?
I think there is where it needs to be. Actually,
I don't think that's.
You just passed over it.
No.
How did you miss it previously?
Because that's not a spot that was actually in.
Oh, so just put it right here. That's fine. Yeah.
So then what we have to move everything down.
Do we? No, we don't.
Oh no, we don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. Single arm works.
Yeah. You could potentially do this multi-threaded with 2 arms, but then things would start hitting each other.
So you're
and it wouldn't be the lowest cost.
We're the lowest cost. We're pretty low area, and we're high on cycles. But that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. If you spent way more and had like 2 or 3 arms,
yeah.
But then you'd also have to very carefully make it so it didn't collide, which is the hard part.
We're gonna get into that clearly.
Oh yeah.
You can see.
This should help the lady's face look less pale, though it's quite a superficial solution. Who can really say what troubles the Lady Ventessa? Tassin. It's not for us to know. Have you heard her speak? She didn't say a word during the dinner I went to. I remember her speaking to me once or twice when I was a child. Odd, just another one of the many Ventessan mysteries, I suppose. One gets used to them after a while.
Is Lady Ventessan
a robot?
I was going to say zombie, but robot is a possibility too.
Zombie robot? All right, waterproof sealant. Do you know much about ships, Concordia? Concordia. Our merchant fleet delivers goods from overseas about once a month. Why? Captain Gelt told me they used to have some kind of substance they put on the hulls so they don't rot. I don't know anything about it. Have you ever been on a ship? I haven't. You? Not at all. It sounds ghastly. Being tossed around on the ocean, getting eaten by sea monsters.
There's sea monsters? Okay.
I'm not sure all sea voyages are like that. Enough of them are. The glyph of multi-bonding. Can multi-bond at least 3 bonds at once. All right.
Amazing. All those bonds.
So many bonds.
Okay, so we need to make water, earth. I think that's water, right? No.
Air and water.
Air.
Water. Air.
Air, water.
No earth.
No earth.
No earth involved.
Why is water green?
Because the sea is green?
Sure.
All right. How we do? How do? We're gonna need at least a couple of arms for this.
Oh, so yeah, for sure.
We'll start. We're gonna take the air from here.
Oh, actually, if you just put this arm, what if you just put this arm right there, and you drop the furthest one, and then drop the closer one, and then have somebody else put the water in?
Because something has to go here.
You could also do it. You could flip this, just flip it upside down, like the
product. And put it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that works. Okay, fine. So we'll build this, and then we'll build the other part, and then we'll build the delivery mechanism. Maybe we'll go for short time this time.
Short time,
right?
Cool.
So
we've always maximized our cycle, so let's try to
grab, rotate once, twice, 3 times in the D direction. 1, 2, 3.
You need the other kind of arm, actually, if you want to do my sleeve.
We're gonna go like this,
okay.
And then drop it, and then go around one more time. What were you thinking?
I was thinking put the water here and then put the water there, but this is easier, actually. I think
you wanted to put it here first, and then go around the other direction.
No, I wanted to put it on the far spot first.
Here?
Yes. And then
why put it here from here?
You're right. There's no reason to.
That's just way complicating things. So now we need to reset.
Then you can also just put it on the top slot. Like that one.
Fine. Then we'll reset here. And then we're gonna we still need to then grab it again and rotate twice.
Yep.
Actually, we should just get rid of one of these rotations. Move it up one. So that would make way more sense if we're trying to minimize the amount of time we're taking.
Good point. Also minimizes area at the same time, so it's nice.
Is this
Doink,
doing
doink.
it right?
Doink, doink. Perfect.
And then this can reset again, but we don't care about how quickly it does that. And then we're going to take this. And we have... we can do this all with 2 grabbers.
Pretty sure.
So we'll take that, and we start by grabbing it, rotating it once in the D direction.
Waiting.
We shouldn't have to wait. Because then we want to rotate it again in the D direction here and do Q twice.
Sounds correct.
Except everything's backwards.
Except everything's backwards. Except for that part.
Except everything's backwards.
The first one's also backwards. You said everything was backwards.
And then I forgot that I had the first one. A direction. Alright. So that's going to bond. That's going to bond.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did we not even...
You didn't even need to do all your fancy pivoting. Yeah, it's yeah. Is this gonna unsync?
No?
Okay.
It pads it out.
Right. Perfect. Still somehow a little high on the cycles, but very low on cost and very low on area. So,
I mean, that's more what we were optimizing for, I guess.
With
the sealant ready, the fleet should soon be ready to set sail again and bring back, well, whatever it brings. They're loaded with all kinds of things. Cloth, pottery, minerals, ores, rare herbs, strange stones, sometimes even animals. Sounds like a good business. I'm not sure. Those contracts were drawn up centuries ago. Doubt even Armand knows the details.
Now we have to go. He's just going to skip over the hangover cure.
Oh dear, oh dear. What is it now? Apparently Armand arranged for Frederick to go on a date with a young lady from another house. Oh dear. And now I have to make some machine oil. You what? For the observatory. Frederick tried to take her there, but everything was rusted solid. Of course. Even better, Clara, the young lady, is from House Sororia. He was probably hoping to prove our observatory is just as good as theirs. Oh, she must have been tremendously impressed all around.
Great. So, we need to make some metal. Fancy metal.
Machine oil.
Yeah, but we need to, like, turn your lead into something.
That's quicksilver, that's lead,
That's...
and that is... tin.
Tin. Okay, easy.
Let's do it in that orientation, I think, perhaps. Sure. Maybe we want it straight, and then we can use a track. That's what we want. It's track time.
Track time. I'm excited for tracks. It's
What
not oil made from coal or something?
It's oil made from tin, which is not
how
you
oil
generally
works.
Want to make your oil, but...
They did include some water in their tin, so it's like, you know, it's wet tin. Have that going for them.
So, I have one arm on this track.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll
remember that the dark side is the quicksilver side, and the solid side is the lead side.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I want this arm, which is on the track, to be near the lead side.
Okay.
Oh no, so to be near the lead side, and
Perfect.
then we're gonna have another arm, which is not on the track.
Excuse like the quicksilver arm. That's all it does is move.
That's just the quicksilver arm.
That's lead. You put lead there.
Shut up and stop being right. All right.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be right. I just want you to, while you're describing the machine, which sounds like it will work, actually put the pieces in the right place. Which I thought was the simplest. You do need a bonder, also.
Yeah, well, this is taking the place of the bond.
Okay. Sure. You're just using it as a blueprint.
Yeah.
Would it be easier to use a single bonder?
Oh, no, we need to use two bonders, don't we?
You could also just use a single bonder and, like, adjust it, maybe? That might be too hard. I don't know. That's the unbonder also. What do we need to unbond something? Man.
I'm sure at some point we'll get refined water and need to make lead out of it or something. Okay. So. Okay, I'm starting to see what we're going to need to do. So we're going to need to take something, put it into here, and rotate it around.
So it picks up a second lead or something?
Yeah, so it picks up a second tin.
Sorry, tin.
So let's start making tin first.
Okay.
We're going to take 2, and we're going to grab, rotate D,
And
reset.
Yep.
That's all
Very
they
simple.
got to do. And 1 is a little bit more complicated. 1 needs to grab, rotate A.
Yeah.
No, needs to rotate D.
D.
Because it's going there.
Yep.
Then
Needs.
it needs to rotate D, D. Sort of put this wherever we want. Probably, do we want it there?
You probably don't want it there. Yeah, that would work fine.
That seems better. All right, let's step through this and make sure we know what we're doing.
You created 10.
Yeah. All right, so that's going to... It's going to just reset once it's done this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to pivot the other thing around. That was your initial thought.
Well, no, so then... Now we're getting complicated.
Yes.
Because this one is then going to spin up into here, which you can do that at the same time that all this is going on. So we're going to grab.
Yep.
We're going to rotate twice in the A direction.
Will that take you all the way there? Yeah, I think it will. Yes, okay.
Three times. 3 times in the A direction.
3 times in the A direction.
Then we want to pivot this 3 times in the E direction.
Uh-oh.
Oh. How do we get away with that?
How you get away with that is very simple. You just make this an extender arm and extend everything out one space.
Yeah, I guess we have to do that.
Makes you less area efficient, but
okay.
We not
extendo arm.
drag it out one space. Unless you want to like.
Oh, I guess
that way you don't need to
always have it extended.
Yeah, you don't need to have it come back.
We actually need to be here, and then.
I mean, I guess
can't put it there, so that's gonna have to be where stuff comes from. Or no, can we put it here?
You know, your stuff could actually come from here if you wanted it to. No, you couldn't, because then you couldn't rotate it.
Yeah. Did stuff come from here? Yes. Okay. think this will work.
I think this will work.
So, pick up,
Mm-hmm.
rotate in the A direction, D direction.
A direction.
A direction. Rotate once, then extend, then triple E.
No, you're right. I don't know why this is so hard. The hardest part about this game. Mm-hmm. Pivot, pivot, pivot. You pivot one more time.
How'd I pivot? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I did. Pivot one more time. Then I have to repeat all of this. That can happen right away.
If you're just repeating, then...
No, because I need to bond
right,
on
okay.
this side, then pick it up and take it to the output.
Right, okay. What does this do? Extend, extend, rotate, rotate. Make the let, make the tin.
So then I should probably like pick it up from here.
You don't need to. You just need to find a place. Now you just need to find a place to put that it can move that thing to.
Oh, I guess it could move in one, couldn't it?
It could move in one. It could just move it. You're right. Perfect. Very efficient.
That would be like, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Yeah.
And so then...
I'm not sure if it needs to be there. It might be. You might be able to go sooner, but I'm not exactly sure.
Because we have 3 rotates. So yeah, that could go right there. And then we can do this. We do that and this.
You extended.
Did I extend?
You extended.
Extended when I meant to retract.
Perfect.
Look at that shit go.
Very nice. I like it a lot.
I feel pretty good about this solution.
I really want to see how we'll... This is a good solution.
This is a pretty good solution.
This is the most area efficient solution. And almost the most cost efficient.
And yeah, in the 95th percentile and everything else.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That was a really good solution.
Cool. Well, Frederick's dates at the observatory ought to go better now. Maybe he and Clara could have gotten a do-over. Don't think it works like that. Do you see any other choices? For Clara Sorcia? I believe House Cloven has a young man around Frederick's age. Maybe that's what Armand is trying to prevent. No? Quite likely. Pity he only has Frederick to work with. One can only play the game with the pieces one has.
Okay. You want to
Hangover cure or airship fuel? What do you say?
Let's go to airship fuel. Hangover cure still seems scary to me.
Captain Gelt asked for something to put in the Vantescent airship. Apparently it's out of fuel? Oh, that old thing. First time I've heard someone say that old thing in reference to an airship. The last time I remember the airship actually in the air was in celebration of Frederick's birth. Clearly, Frederick disappointed his grandfather so much that they never took it out again. Ha! More likely it's simply been out of fuel for this whole time.
Wow.
The whole time? Are you serious? After the old head alchemist died, we had an interim one for a while who was not great.
Do we join like the shittest house?
Yes.
It really sounds like it. Okay, so we got
elemental fire, and we need airship
Calcify it.
fuel. It's going to be calcified, so we just calcify everything.
Mm-hmm. And you have 3 fires to play with. Do you get bonus points for not using them all?
Yeah, definitely. They cost something, don't they?
No, they actually don't.
Maybe they don't. All right.
I guess it reduces area possibly.
How do we make this?
Well, you're gonna want that triple bonder probably.
I don't think so, actually. I think if we make both, we make a lot of these and then put them together.
Sure. I like that idea. It'll look cooler, that's for sure.
And we'll only use 2 of the reagents.
Oh, so you're gonna calcify twice? Or is it one gonna be for calcification and one's
Yeah,
fire?
one will be calcified
Okay.
and one will be for the fire, and then we're going to double that and then just bond it together and put it to the output.
Cool.
So, the old double bonder here.
Mm-hmm.
And we need... That seems the compactest way to do this, right?
Well, no, because you can't move that way. You have to go all the way. Oh, yes, you can.
I
Okay.
can.
Okay, you can. I don't know why I was imagining you would hit the other thing.
Let's actually move everything.
Just give yourself some extra space to work with when you need it.
Yeah, because we're going to need it. Because we're going to put everything else like, up here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so number one is going to grab. And then we rotate D. And then we rotate D. And then we reset. And then on this one, we grab, we rotate D, and then we reset. Oh, it would help if that grabbed.
Yes, it would help.
Why it didn't grab?
Perfect.
Excellent. All right.
So now you're just going to have somebody else come in and grab that?
Yeah, so we're going to need another double bonder, which will go like right here. This will have to be on a complicated extendy arm, because we're going to have to take this, dump one of them here, and dump the other one here.
Okay. I would worry about where that goes later. Because you need to get the other two together first.
That's not exactly compact, but maybe we can put it here. Yeah. All right.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
So, we do all of this, and then at this point, we can pick up. And then we're going to rotate once, twice, 3 times.
Sounds right.
In the D direction. Let's just step through that. And okay, now we need to rotate in the Q.
You could just
Manipulate in the Q direction.
We could extend.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. We do need to. We need to extend because we need it in this one, so we can put the other one in that one.
Yeah, and it's currently in the right orientation, so just extend.
So extend.
Great.
Now
you need a whole nother arm, right? Or are you gonna? Can you drop it there? You can probably just drop it there, right?
we can do even better than that. We can reset here.
Sure.
Because we're gonna use most of the timeline for this.
I'm sure. Yeah, this is gonna be very cycle inefficient, but that's fine.
I know. I don't think it's actually gonna be that cycle inefficient. Because
what is a so is a cycle like
one of these blocks?
That's fine. Okay.
Here, we can start resetting these immediately.
Yeah. You just need to pick it up then. I think that's all.
What happened here?
Because the bottom one ran out of instructions. That's why.
Oh, because I didn't pick it up
Yeah.
the second time. Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So obviously, fine. This is working.
Pretty sure this will work.
I don't know why there's white here.
I'm not sure. Doesn't matter.
I mean, it kind of does, but
Because you can put something there.
yeah, but I don't know why it's light. See?
Yeah, I see that. I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes it decides to light up after.
So here we're going to rotate once in the D direction. What is this called again? Pivot in the Q direction. Rotate in the D, pivot in the Q, rotate in the D, pivot in the Q.
Okay, I'll take your word for this. That did not come out correct.
So we want this like that.
That is correct. Now you just need to get this to the output.
Which is going to involve rotating in the A direction.
You also remember you can also you can extend, and you can also rotate the output if you want to.
I know, but so here's what we're going to need to figure out is how to get from here to that point, which you can't, so we may need to move it over one. All right, we need to go here.
So you get to this point, which actually might work. If you put move
this whole thing over one
space,
this all works.
This all works.
So now we're rotating in the A direction. A direction.
You might have to extend first. I'm not sure. Find out. Did you mean to pivot?
Those are pivots.
Those are not pivots. You can tell because they're large shapes.
Did I not do E?
Okay. There. You did the right directions. You did everything correct. You just picked the...
I said the right letter. I just hit the wrong key.
Okay. See, okay. That's why I suggested you might have to extend first rather than extending later. Yep. Great. So just put the reset at the end there, and you've done it.
So this is not the fastest way of doing this, but it's pretty cool.
You could have the. Would you save a little time by? No.
If I had another arm putting them away, it might save a little bit of time. But it actually wouldn't save that much time.
Cheap. It's a cheap machine.
And pretty compact.
Pretty compact, yeah.
Putty is still beating us in every category. But if I remember them from Shenzhen.io, they were very, very good. Simple enough. Now the Van Tessen airship can take to the skies again. Sure, as long as we find someone to pilot it. Doesn't seem too complicated. How about me? How about Captain Gelt? Or Frederick? That's a disturbing thought. Maybe we should pretend the airship is still out of fuel.
Captain Gelt does have captain in his name. Must be some kind of captain.
Alright, so what are we doing here?
So now we've got a lot more experience bonding things in this way. The problem is you just have the one thing.
Yeah,
you're gonna want two arms coming off this. I think it's at least two arms coming off. Can arms cross?
No, I don't think so. Let's see.
Nope. Cool. Also, that might be in the wrong spot to get there. Oh, they can. Okay. That makes things simpler.
These should both be extended arms.
Okay.
And we're going to get
the double
bonder here. Okay, so arm 1 is going to grab. It's going to retract. It's going to rotate in the A direction twice, right?
Once? Where is it trying to go to?
I go here.
Yeah,
so
twice.
And then it's going to reset. Well, for now. Then the other one is going to grab, rotate in the D direction. No, once. And then it's going to extend, and then it's going to reset. It's just... Yeah, fair enough.
Gotta offset your timing. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense.
Makes sense that I can't pick up the item twice at once. I'm not.
Give it even more time. As it needs time to get out of there. That's the thing.
Okay, so now...
Want to rotate that around?
Actually, you know what? We could let's step through this. So this is going first, and then it's resetting. So we'll just get rid of this reset here, and then we're gonna say that it's gonna queue 3 times while.
Doesn't it only need to do it once?
I want to rotate it so the calcium is facing out that way.
That way.
Use
Okay.
the one bonder.
Okay.
To. Oh no, I do. You're right. I do want to do it twice because I wanted it at an angle.
Yeah. That's why I was confused. Like, yeah, I would also rotate it, but that seems too far. Great, you've made the shape.
And then I should just be able
extend
to
and drop.
Extend and drop. Yeah.
Yeah, seems pretty simple to me.
So that'll be on 1. We'll just go.
Extend. I just put it somewhere.
Let's go there. And then
reset. Be more efficient.
Can I even do that?
Try it. Maybe that's part of the reason we're being so like cycle efficient is we're like.
Yeah, I'm waiting for some of the resets. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Because it's not clear.
Yeah, no, totally. I agree. Yes. We should try to push it as far as we can for maximum. Look how efficient you were.
Efficient in area, at least.
Efficient area, at least.
There are days when I could use such a cure myself. Here, have some. What? This isn't for me, Antaeus. If you get caught, it's fine. There's a secret. My amazing hangover cure is water. Just plain water? Captain Golf has no idea, but apparently he loves it. Works wonders, he says. That's rather funny. Also, I'll never trust an alchemist again. You shouldn't.
Didn't we give him salt water?
What do we have here?
Ooh.
Seeing your transmutation engine in action is giving me fond memories of playing Sigmar's Garden.
Uh-oh.
Sigmar's what? You've never played Sigmar's Garden? I thought everyone knew this game. You put your marbles in a certain pattern and... marbles? Isn't that what these are? They're elemental proxies, glass spheres that represent various types of atoms. Little glass spheres are commonly known as marbles. We never call them marbles. Anyone who's not a highly trained alchemist, that's what they are. Now I'm going to teach you how to... Now, am I going to teach you how to play Sigmar's Garden or what? Fine. The goal is to clear the board by matching marbles. You select a free marble, then you pick a matching marble to clear them both from the board. Marble's only free if it has 3 connected open spaces next to it. The open spaces have to be next to each other. Luckily, spaces off the board count as empty spaces. The 4 cardinal elements will match with others of their type or with salt. You can also match salt with another salt. Vitae and Moors will only match their opposite. What? The metals match with Quicksilver, but you can only match them in the order of their transmutation from lead to gold.
Okay. This sounds complicated. I believe you have to place new ones, is the thing. Maybe not?
I I swap to active ones. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Match anything with assault, or no, that's lead.
No, that's Quicksilver.
That's Quicksilver, okay.
Yeah. That's... Don't know what that one is. Is it gold? No, that's Moors. Because we have Moors and Vitae, which we haven't used yet in our puzzles.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's Vitae.
That's Vitae, yeah. What does Quicksilver match with?
All the metals will match with Quicksilver.
But you only... Okay. The Moors. That will match with anything. Don't do the green. Do the red because you get a green.
We fucked yet?
Not quite. Nearly.
Why didn't I unlock anything there?
Not entirely sure how the unlocking process works. You want to do that with the lead. You get the lead up there. I'm not sure which one's the right one to unlock, but I think that one was. So.
What is this now?
That's a gold, or it's a 10? Is that a 10? That's a 10. Don't do that one. Do the one next to it. But can you not match these anymore? Oh yeah, now you're messed up.
Let's try that again.
Is it always the same board?
No.
Whew, you can't just even learn the board? Got Vitae and Moors. Got another Vitae Moors.
Why didn't that open anything up?
I think there's like, it draws lines, I think. So if you do this one and that one, you should get new tiles. You can do that one and that one, get new tiles. Although, of course, none of them match. Damn it. This is
hard.
Yep.
That's a weird board. Okay.
Yeah. I would do the other one, maybe. Or no, that's
this is the one I want to do.
Yeah.
So I can do this and this.
And you get another green water.
And then do this and this. And
I got two Moors for your. You got Vitae's on top. Then you got two Moors if you want to. The black and the pink. Remember that has to be the lead. That one goes with this one.
That's salt.
Yeah. You'll end up like, actually, if you do that one, yeah, well, it's the same either way. You end up with
these two.
Yeah.
But getting rid of things next to each other isn't great.
Yes, makes sense. This game is hard.
Man, I hate these part of Zachtronics.
The hard part of the Zachtronics game where you have to play this weird puzzle thing?
Yeah, the weird Asian influence puzzle games.
Okay, well, you could do Quicksilver and Tin, which will get you a new Quicksilver, and
or do I want to do this Quicksilver?
that'll get you a new Quicksilver and or water. I'm not sure which one it'll give you, or it'll give you both.
Then I do this, and then I do this, and then what do I do? Or do I do this? Yeah, keep the salts around, right?
Salts are extra bonus. You're getting deep.
Yeah, I don't know if I can ever get this gold.
I think you have to remove the fire and
Literally
the
everything
Moors.
from the board.
Yeah. So okay, so if you do these two,
And do these two.
but then now you have two. That's all those. There's no combos with those anymore.
I might as well do this. Right?
Yeah, get your Quicksilvers out of there. So now you have to like go up your metals, I think. Wait, did we need a metal that we didn't do? Oh no, here's what you need to get rid of that salt. You did it!
Okay.
Well
No,
done!
that isn't fun.
Well done!
This is not how alchemy. This is not at all how alchemy works. They're cardinal elements, for example.
I agree.
It's just a little amusement, Antaeus. When we were children, we used to sneak in here and play it with when the alchemist was away. What? You were totally unsupervised near the transmutation engine? We only used the marbles, Antaeus. Calm yourself. They're not marbles. They're representations of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. They're also little glass spheres. Here, I'll flick one at you. Ah, stop it. You can't play with delicate equipment like this. They're far cheaper than the rest of your kit, you know. Being that they're marbles. I'd still appreciate it if you didn't treat them so casually. We did it for years. You really had no idea about Sigmar's garden? Not at all. Not at all. Why would the university bother to teach something so frivolous?
No, no, no.
What?
Look at the bottom. 10 games.
No! No!
You lied to us. The game lied to us.
No!
Okay.
This game is already...
I think you might have already messed it up.
No, I didn't already mess it up. I think it just dealt me some shit here.
You have salt.
Yeah, but don't you want to save the salt?
Not necessarily.
Game is...
No, this is the worst. This is
We cannot do this.
this is toilet.
I assume we can continue to not do this.
I'm sure we could do a lot of cool stuff before we have to do this, like 10 times.
This is not nearly as bad as Solitaire.
Oh
in,
no. Yeah,
what's it
nowhere
called?
near as bad as Shenzhen Solitaire.
It's close.
You didn't play that as much as I did, I don't think. Did you? Is it? Nope. You got a move you can potentially do that'll then just screw you next.
This? Or would you do that?
The other one if you do that one, you get another move, I think. Yeah. And now you're done.
I don't understand the rules of this game.
That's really the thing, is I don't understand what it unlocks and how and why. At least that's the only move you can make. Now you have all these choices. Did I get you anywhere? I think unfortunately you should have done maybe this one instead of the fire you just did, but now you can't. Let's get another salt. That one, because you need pink desperately, and that should be able to get you to a pink eventually. Or did I screw you?
Only a little. Only a lot. Only entirely.
No, you just do that, and then you get this one.
I do that?
Or the other one. It doesn't matter, because you can then do this. Why didn't that get you the red one? I don't understand why they didn't get... Oh, because it's in line with that one?
I have no idea. Let's try building a health tonic.
Let's build a health tonic. That sounds much nicer.
Do you know exactly how old Armand is? Both he and the lady are rather advanced in age. And Frederick is the only possible heir? Armand's only surviving grandson, he would be difficult to oppose. There are some other claimants from distant branches of the family, but they're weak. What brought this on? Promise not to tell anybody, but I was asked to make a tonic to assist in regulating irregular heartbeat. Oh, Armand, hopefully he's set up everything for an orderly succession of power after he's gone.
I'm sure he has.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I do intend to keep him healthy.
Can we be king? Or whatever, head of house? Ooh, this is a complicated one.
So we get
that.
Distilled water. And we get elemental vitae.
And all you have to do is make it into this weird shape. That actually seems fairly simple.
So basically we just have to bolt one on here and bolt one on here.
Exactly, yes.
How do we want to do this? We should try using some other parts.
Sure.
Maybe a track.
Maybe a track.
What if we went somebody that held on to like the central molecule the whole time. And we just slide us over here. Fine, I'll put it over here and rotate it first. So it would need to go here, wouldn't it? Oh, no, it wouldn't. I could go like that.
Yeah, I see. You put that's an unbonder, which you probably don't want.
I grab the unbonder like 90% of the time, don't I?
They do look basically identical. I see what your plan is, and this seems... I'm just not quite sure where you put the other piece. The vitae.
Oh, also, this isn't going to work if I want that on a track. I would need the track to be up here.
Well, that's fine. You can do that. That thing extends. That's the whole point. Or actually, no, you just get the extended one.
Okay.
So you're going to move it over. You're going to slam a thing, move it over. Seems pretty simple.
No, that doesn't work. What if I was here? No.
You're too far away now. I think, unfortunately, you have to be where that water is.
Yeah, that works. This is still compact. Whoa.
That's not compact. It can't be there. That's the problem.
Why can't it?
Because when you try to move this along your track, you will slam into that.
True. What if it was here?
Then everything's fine.
Then it can't pick it up.
Where can it go? What if it was there? Wasn't that the same?
No, it was not a piston arm.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, first thing we're going to do is one is going to pick it up and then move one in the plus direction.
That seems like a good first step.
Which will put the water here and that there. Oh, this can't be here.
No, it cannot be there. Wait, can you line it out, everything up so it just like pushes it? Like, move that one up one, and then put it here. Can it? Oh,
that can't get to. You need to get here.
Yes, I was hoping that was going to be long enough.
This is what we want to do.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
And then this can just go here.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's fine.
So, it's just proof of concept. That works. So now, while that's happening, we want this to grab, and we want it to rotate in the D direction. And then we need to extend twice, and then reset, and then we grab again, and then we rotate once
and you're done
in the D direction, and then we reset.
Yep.
And then
the thing on the top needs to move.
We move, so we're here, and then we need to go 1, 2, 3, and reset. And that would be 1, 2, 3, and reset.
Wait, what? Oh, it tried to move it away. How's that help?
Because now it has dropped it.
The problem is,
do we need to wait before? Oh, we need to.
No, the problem is you can't then push another one through. You wanted to put the first one in place. So if you want to do that, you have to delay the first thing instead of the second thing.
No, you're right. That makes sense.
Smart people games.
Oh, I need to delay this, not this.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Sorry. It is labeled 1.
Yeah, no, I'm just dumb sometimes.
Things got slightly too delayed. Things are too delayed on the bottom, on number 2. That's the only problem. So you just need it to, yeah.
Oh, I put this after that when actually...
This is correct now. It should all work.
Oh, yeah, no, this should all work. Okay. Yeah, I can just pull it out of that thing's hand when I time it correctly.
Yeah.
All right.
You just can't The thing is, you were trying to move it while
No,
you were,
I realized
while it was bonded,
I
and it was like,
realized
no,
what I
you're
was
being
doing.
grabbed by something else, and it's like, yeah. Okay, so you did pretty cheap, not great on cycles, and okay on area. So
There, that should do it. One healthiest patriarch for the House Van Tessen, as ordered. Long live Patriarch Armand. Oh, whoops. Well, who cares what the rest of that was? Stamina potion. A little boost at the necessary time. What are you on about? A little boost at the necessary time is how he put it. Who put what? Armand is worried about Frederick. Rightly so, I would say. Particularly, he wonders if Frederick will be able to produce an heir. To make him a potion that will give him a boost at the necessary time. I get it. It's really not so unusual. Stamina potions have long been used for such purposes. It's not making it that's the issue about it for me, it's the thinking about it. You should know better than to use your imagination in cases like this.
I also don't want to think about it. Oh, this is complicated.
Okay, so we got
the refined water.
Got some refined water.
And you have lead, and you need to make gold. I think that's gold.
That is not gold. That is
iron. You need to make iron, so that's 2 combinations. Do we finally get to like hold things in reserve?
So we're gonna need one of those.
And you're actually only gonna need one of those. I think, right?
One of those.
Maybe 2 of those, but we'll see.
You
might only get away with just one, but yeah. Track might also be useful on this one.
I'm thinking we're gonna need a track. We're gonna want to rotate this thus-wise.
Like that. Would you want it on that side?
Probably more like this.
Sure. Yeah,
okay.
So you just grab and move.
So we're gonna grab one of these. We're gonna put it here.
Yep.
We're gonna put a gold here.
Iron, but yeah.
We're gonna put a metal here.
Yeah.
We're gonna
bond them.
Rotate the entire thing, and then right? Because
sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying. And then move it all. That should work.
Right? Because if this is here and we're bonding there.
Yeah. You just rotate, but you're rotating.
Then you we move here, but then rotate it all around.
Yeah. And then you.
Oh no, we're.
You just need 2. You need 2 arms on this track. Then your plan works fine.
2 arms on the track?
Yeah.
How's that gonna work?
It's because the first arm is going to grab this piece, and the second arm's entire job is to bring a second piece in and leave.
You're vastly overthinking this.
Am I vastly overthinking this? Okay.
We can go from there to there. Will be easy. And then we're gonna have basically just all of the arms.
I've always wanted to have all the arms. That's lead, so that goes there. That's quicksilver.
Let's start here. So arm 1 is going to grab. It's going to rotate in the A direction, and it's going to reset.
Twice? Or is it once?
Once.
Once, okay.
Except opposite
the other
direction. That's all it's got to do.
Great.
This arm has to grab, rotate in the A direction.
Then reset.
Reset. And do it again.
Twice? Or is it once?
No, just...
Right. Yeah. Perfect.
Isn't that the element we need?
That is the element we need.
And actually, we don't even want this one to reset.
Because that one's going to continue
on. Here, you can rotate one more and put it there. So that would be rotating one more in the D direction at this point.
Yep.
And then it's going to reset.
Doink. Perfect.
Perfect. Now, can I put this here? No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can. And we will have a track that goes somewhere.
Somewhere like that. Yeah.
And then we don't need an extendo arm for this. Actually, arm can go here. All right, and now we're gonna go, once all of this is working, we're gonna start picking this up here and moving in the plus direction. Twice.
Once.
Twice.
The other one's right here. Also, you should do that one step sooner, I think, because for efficiency's sake. If you care about the maximum efficiency.
Yeah, you're right. We could do that even faster.
I mean, you could do that at the beginning step even.
Could we do that here?
Yeah, it's not gonna hit anything.
True.
There's no danger of it hitting anything, so you have it primed, ready to go at any point.
So now
you're gonna leave, right?
Now we need to
move first and then do it.
Fine.
That way you're not like, you don't need any extra area to rotate. You need to move one more time to be in the right position for that bonder.
I'm now seeing why you thought this might want to be a different one.
No, I think this is fine though. I think you just have an extendo arm right here.
Oh, they can just shove out another one?
Yeah, why not? That's all you need, right?
Do I need to move it again?
You did need to move it again, yes. You can do that move at any point, though. Correct. Yeah, now you're just ready for the second distilled water.
So that is going to...
You should start one closer. Drop.
Here?
Yeah.
F, W.
And that's it. And then
no,
reset.
we need to move one more out.
Right, yes. That's all we need.
We need to move G here, and then we need to reset here. We need to reset there.
Yep.
It's not maybe as... What happened there?
Did you move out too soon? Oh, it did move out too soon because... Yeah, because it's still rotating. I forgot about the rotation.
So that's
Sorry,
here.
Yeah. Stop moving forward one.
Have it like that. We're not wasting any time because it was still not moving yet.
Yeah,
See?
you wasted no time. Okay, but something went wrong with the dropping it off. Oh, I know what your problem is. Yeah. Or actually, no, just move the bottom one first. Just no, there, right next.
What?
Move the reset closer to the other thing because it's not letting go. It didn't let go. That was the problem. Oh, you're at the end of the track. That's the real problem.
Stop
Sorry.
suggesting things. You're really fucking me up here.
I thought they were still both holding on. I guess that would have given you an error, right?
Yes, that would have been...
Wait.
We're still... Yeah, because I need to move one further.
Ah, right. This is a big old shape. Yeah.
Because you tricked me into taking this out. Move, rotate. Now we reset.
Perfect.
All right. Feel pretty good about that.
You were almost as efficient as you can be on area, looks like.
Someone figured out how to get it way more efficient.
Yeah, but how? How could you possibly?
I hope Frederick enjoys that potion. Harmon must believe Frederick's marriage is so close at hand.
Marrying into the,
Really? Really? Will it be the young lady from House Sororia? I was just speculating. How exciting! The city would celebrate for days the union of House Ventesson and House Soria. As provisioner, you'd have lots of work to do. Yes, but it'd be for a wedding. It would be quite fun. You arrange the party in the streets, I arrange the party in the sheets. Oh dear. Yeah, well. Alright. Before we do the end of this chapter, why don't we take a quick break for like 5 minutes? I need to relax my brain for a second here. And we're back.
I'm gonna fix your shirt. Your shirt is cool.
Twitch developers. We got screen printed live right in front of me. Forget the name of the screen printing company, but they're based out of LA, and this is like they're a screen printing company that goes to events and prints shirts live at events.
That's a really cool.
That's like their whole business model.
That's a cool business model.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Like I've screen printed shirts myself, so it's not something I've never seen, but they've got the whole like wheelie thing with a bunch of different screens on it.
Nice.
And they had a dryer unit, so you can dry them like in 30 seconds instead of normally you just like put them on racks and let them air dry. That's when I decided I needed to re-inventory everything in the building. You should have seen the look on Armin's face. Antaeus, are you paying attention? Dad answers the question. What? You're moping. I am not moping. I'm merely moodily dejected. What is the great alchemist of House Ventesson so moodily dejected? Nothing. I mean, I'm thinking about why I'm here. You're here because you're our alchemist. I mean, in the larger sense.
Ooh, Captain.
The alchemist is here, isn't he? You can be Captain Galt if you'd like. Oh, go ahead. I'm reading everything.
This is not Antaeus.
Antaeus, Captain Galt, what can I do for you?
Your presence is required in the main hall. It's a matter of some urgency.
What happened?
An aggressive move from another house has taken us by surprise. We need to respond immediately.
My alchemy is at your disposal. You almost sound excited. I am! Finally, something significant is happening.
We get to make war now?
Oh, Chapter 2. I guess we didn't really need to take a break for that. Alchemical Engineering Theory and Practice, 50th edition. Preface. Alchemy is the highest art. Its practitioners guide the course of humanity. Throughout the ages, alchemists have steered society, advised kings and queens, and otherwise shaped the world around them. By choosing to dedicate your life to the study of alchemical engineering, you have taken the first step towards becoming a steward of this supreme knowledge and a guardian of its illustrious history. Oh, now we've got Armand.
Oh, wow.
House Corvan? That's unfortunate. I will have to lodge a formal protest. Shall I begin developing weapons for a counterattack? Something like a flame grenade with...
I doubt it'll be necessary. It's not uncommon for houses to renegotiate territories this way.
But they've taken over multiple buildings of ours, without any resistance.
They'll stop pushing forward soon and attempt to reinforce the new borders. That's how it goes with this sort of thing.
We should push back at least a little bit. We wouldn't want to look weak, after all.
I'll execute a limited rearguard action with forces stationed in the air.
That's all?
Listen, House Kovan does not want a full-on battle any more than we do. We'll trade a few streets, and that should be the end of it.
I believe young Tarlus Colvan is the head of that family now. Likely he is keen to test our response. I will send a message to him, and we will settle this like honorable houses.
Taros, he was a bright boy.
Yes, I'm sure he'll listen to reason.
Mr. Schmexy Pants Gnome says IQ so hard.
Yes, IQ very hard.
Okay.
We're in chapter 2.
Oh,
we
no,
just got a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, we're gonna skip that.
We're not doing that. Do we want to make hair product, rocket propellant, mist of incapacitation, or an explosive file?
I think we should just go for the hair product because we had last time. We were so scared by like the 4th thing, and then we came back to it and it was easy.
This is not the best use of my time. The Patriarch has personally requested it. That doesn't change anything. As heir, Frederick must make a public appearance in the battle, otherwise it may be a problem for the family's honor. Get that part? It's the part about his hair needing to be styled perfectly that I don't understand. This is a war! Precisely. That's why his hair gel needs to be extra strong. Do you even understand what I'm saying right now? This is how the houses work, Antaeus. The way things look is important. Maybe even more important than the way things are. I'm starting to learn that. Yeah.
Making battle grade hair gel.
Damn, that's some industrial strength hair gel. It's just pure earth.
Pure earth. Just slam some mud in there. Just rub it in. Okay, so this looks a bit complicated, actually.
How do we do this?
What if you had like a big circle where like...
Yeah, maybe this is the job for the circular one.
I wasn't even... I'm not certain... I mean, maybe that's the right thing to go with, but... Actually, that might be the right thing to go with, yeah. If we can figure out how to make it work. Again, you've grabbed the unbonder, unfortunately.
Every time.
I just really want you to tell you that before you start trying to bond things with it. Do you even need all the grips?
I have an idea here.
Okay.
Because, like... Think about that.
I sort of see what you're going for, yeah. I
Sort of see what I'm doing here, maybe? Maybe a little bit?
Yeah.
Alright, so... F. Rotate in the E direction. Drop it. Rotate in the E direction. Every single move has... Every other move has to be rotate in the E direction.
Right.
Or the whole thing is going to fall apart.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense.
So far... Oh, we're manipulating, not rotating. We're rotating in the D direction, not the E direction. Oh, and I actually wanted to put that here, probably, right?
Do you? Are you gonna like pivot out? Is that the plan?
I wanted to drop it here.
Okay.
Let's try this with the
like
three-armed one.
Sure. That
Just
seems
for-
much more reasonable.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna pick it up. It's basically the same thing, right? It'll just take it to the exactly the spot you wanted it.
I think this may be...
Easier to deal with.
I don't know. I don't know what
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
find
do.
out.
We're gonna do this as we go along.
Yes,
so.
there are fidget spinner puzzle pieces. Exactly. The whole game is like a making big complicated spinners. It's awesome.
R.
Do you need to rotate it twice or just the one time?
Just the one time.
Okay.
Why is
Why is it not dropping it? Because it's picking it up again, isn't it? The problem here is that the next command is pick it up after you drop it. I don't know how to get around that problem, but
because the whole thing is actually just slightly more complicated than we're making it out to be. So we need to... Oh, we need to...
Is the other one the correct one then?
Yeah, this doesn't work.
Maybe use the crazy armed one then.
No.
Oh, we're gonna move
it here. Yeah.
Okay.
Drop it.
Let's pick up.
No, this won't work, will it? Because I need to...
You need to rotate over? Yeah. Let's see what the problem is.
Let's do a different one. This is
Sure.
too symmetrical for me to come up. Let's go all the way to the end.
All the way to the end.
Got an idea for a new weapon. Something so simple even the house staff could use. The staff, those who haven't been bestowed with swords certainly shouldn't be given other weapons. But what if House Colvan doesn't have to stand down? What if our soldiers can hold the line against them? You're being foolish. A message will arrive at any moment now. I keep saying that, and yet, besides, if there's fighting indoors, the damage to the property would be extremely unfortunate. Colvan beached the perimeter when the council... All right.
Oh, we got a new thing.
The glyph of triplex bonding creates 3 separate types of bonds between fire atoms that, when overlaid, become a triplex bond.
Oh, I see. Okay. So there's like 3 rows of bond here. So it makes one, the middle one, and the outer one, and then the other outer one.
Yeah.
So we got triplex bond, then between the 2 fire, and then regular bond with salt. Triplex bonder.
We need like another arm here.
Oh, to pick it up.
To rotate it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You need to have the fire eventually in all locations. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because this one can put the fire here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you just need to...
Or here.
Yes.
And then this one can
move it and then rotate
it.
Move it and rotate it, yeah.
So, the first thing we're going to do is we pick it up with 1.
Mm-hmm.
We rotate in the D direction 3 times.
Yep.
3 times. And we also extend. And then...
Then you could reset if you want to. Or...
yeah, well... Jesus, that's going to be slow.
Yep. You could...
Better way of doing this? Put that here and this here?
That is a better way of doing it, yeah. It might make the second part more complicated, but it's way less
No, that
movements.
only gets to these 2. It doesn't get to this one now.
Well, that's fine. Just start this one there.
And this one doesn't need to be an extendo. I guess this can take it here, which will do the next operation.
That seems fine.
So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to take it here. Yeah.
You might have to do this bond first. I'm not sure what the order... We'll find out. We'll cross it first when we come to it, if you have to do the bonds in a specific order. That also might just mean you're...
No, I need to put this one here.
Yes.
So then I can put it here.
Mm-hmm.
So then I can put another one here, so that we can do that bond, and then rotate it from this angle.
Yeah. The thing I'm suggesting, though, is we might have to rotate that piece, because we might have to do those bonds.
This is the bond that you do first.
Okay.
The animation showed us this one, then this one.
Okay.
That's how I'm building it.
Sure.
Wait, what is this? What am I even doing here? I'm rotating the wrong one.
We're working at number 2. Now it's number 1.
Grabbing it. Rotate in the D direction. How about the A direction? The A direction twice.
Doink. Great.
Now this one resets. Same time, it does that, and then it resets again. While this is going, this one picks up here and rotates in the A direction, like that. Perfect.
Yep.
Now, at this point, we manipulate in the
Pivot,
E
right?
direction.
Yep.
Pivot in the E direction.
Ah, manipulate. Got it. Pivot. Yep. Perfect.
Oh, and then this doesn't reset again.
You mean the top one?
Yeah, this doesn't have to reset again.
Ah, because it's gonna pick it back up for you.
No, watch this. So it's gonna.
Yes. Get that. Oh, there. Okay.
It does need to.
It needs to drop. I think you want it to just drop there.
Yeah, because now the arm will still be in the right position. Oh no, we're starting over again, aren't we?
Well, you can have it. You can give it new commands.
I think that's what I want to do.
Oh, you need to have it grab it again.
Oh, I'm in the wrong position anyway. Drop it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we rotate back to D, right?
No. You would you want to be here or
Yeah,
here?
I want to be here.
Then you're rotating the wrong way because it.
That's not at all what we wanted to be doing.
You rotated the wrong
What
way.
is... Okay, so actually, right here, we want to rotate A. Then, no, we want to, yeah, we want to rotate A.
Mm-hmm.
Then we want to drop it here. And we want to
Pick it up
pick
there.
it up here. And then we want to cue it, I think.
I think so. Nope.
We want to E it.
Cool. Now you've got it. You have it. You just need to do something
Now,
else with
at
it.
this point, we want to D number 2. We want to pick it up again and D number 2. So we're going to reset here. And we're going to F here. And then we're going to D. Oh, can't do that. Well, in that case,
You want like a new arm, maybe? Is it time for a new arm?
no, it's fine.
Okay.
If we don't come off the top, we can come off the bottom. That's the same thing.
Sure.
So we A twice.
It's in
See,
the perfect position to
that's-
bond with something else.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I wanted it here, but here it's the same thing.
it's pretty close. Yeah.
So now we need our double bonder like so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
We'll
I'm
figure
not
that
gonna
out
worry
in a
about
second,
output.
Yeah.
So on this side, all we're doing,
You're taking the fire, moving it over, calcification,
yeah,
putting in that slot right there.
we're calcifier. Can't even do that.
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty sure you can do that. Yeah, you can do that because you're not going to hit anything.
Yeah, that'll be more compact even. And if I need to do a track, it could go on the bottom or something. Or maybe I could just do an extendy arm. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see when we get to that. Okay, so now at any point during all of this, we'll just do it at the beginning.
Why not? This is gonna hang out.
We're gonna grab. We're gonna A. We're gonna A, and we're gonna C. So now,
Unless you want that one to bring it home. Yeah. But you made the shape.
okay, fine. We won't.
Or actually, you could put the output right here, right in the middle, like that.
This direction?
Yeah, and just pivot.
Pivot what?
No, I'm sorry, one further. And because you're holding it right here, so now you just need to pivot to put it in and drop it. See? Now you just need to rotate.
Okay, so then this should be reset here. No, I want that one to reset earlier.
You want that one? Okay. For efficiencies? Because
unless
that takes a long
unless
time.
I have this as the home position, and I rotate back to start.
Okay.
That would be in the A direction.
Yeah, but you want to pivot,
that would be
right?
in the D direction. No, I'm starting because I want this to go this way.
Oh, okay.
So that is in the A direction twice. Oh, and then that screws everything up. I mean, that just screws this up, but this isn't important. Because we're resetting here, when actually we would, and then in this case...
You still need to do that. But you wouldn't need to reset that. No, you wouldn't need to reset. You would just need to rotate back twice instead, right? Still take the same amount of time.
So wait, where were we when that happened? We wanted to... And then we just drop here.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're at the very end here, right?
Yeah, you're at the very end.
And we want to... Now we want to rotate...
E twice? I think?
And reset?
I think that's correct, yeah.
Actually, no, I don't need the reset.
Don't you?
No, I don't need to reset because that is the end point, remember? We put the reset towards the...
No,
Oh, we need to drop, though.
yes. The first command is drop.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not? I like it.
Trying to cut out those milliseconds,
Right, gotta cut out those milliseconds.
All right. We did terrible.
Your cost is pretty low. And
Actually, we did beat Putty on the cost, so I'm happy with that. Sorry, Putty, if you're watching, but you're my only friend who has played this. There, a file of fire, able to be thrown by anyone, even those with no training. Can't imagine the captain enjoying that thought. Oh no, he absolutely hates the idea. Then why pursue it? Shouldn't we take every measure possible to ensure our victory? Are you sure this improves our chances? I don't know, maybe not. I feel like I have to try everything. Very enthusiastic, at least.
giving everyone explosive files is a great way to make warfare
How about
safer.
some mist of incapacitation? Wait, the airship dock is lost too now? Thought we were pushing them back. It seems they're moving quite fast. Faster than we anticipated. This is absurd. Don't we outnumber them? We do, but if this keeps happening, won't we lose the war? Come now, it's hardly a war. Then what is it? I've explained. It's best understood as It's a kind of diplomacy. This is absurd. I'll do it then. I'll ensure House Colvin regrets every building they take. All right. 2 products.
I make all that misses. Oh, you need to bond with Quicksilver now. Interesting.
One of them needs to bond with Quicksilver, and another one needs to bond with Tin. This is complicated.
Complicated?
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the center is going to be this, because I'm thinking we should probably output them like this, right?
That makes sense to me.
Does it, though? Does it? Okay, let's say we have 2 tracks, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So we're going to have 2 bonders.
Pretty shape, regardless of what you're making. Because you also need to, do the big tin thing.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We'll have 2 tracks because we're going to need to be moving the Quicksilver all around. Oh wait, no. This, right?
It depends on which side you want which thing on.
This is the metal.
That's the Quicksilver.
I know what the symbols are. Yeah. So we have it like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably going to need more of a track, but we'll start here.
Time for 2 arms on the track. Because you have one go left and one go right.
Okay, yeah, actually it is time for 2 arms on the track. So we'll start on the side that just needs the Quicksilver.
That's the easy side.
That's the easy side.
It's also going to be the side, might be the side that has it's definitely the easier side with the timing and everything. It might need to be adjusted a little bit, but we'll see.
Well, I'm just thinking on the other side, we need to wait for stuff to happen.
Yeah,
but
on
on this side,
combine together. So
yeah.
So that you don't need that one right now. That's the one you don't. That's the one.
Maybe I don't even need a track here.
You might not.
No, let's try it without the track for now. Because the first thing so we're going to start with 3. 3 is going to pick up, rotate D, reset. And then it's going to pick up, rotate A, and then reset.
I have a suggestion.
What?
You should have a different arm. You just have an arm here do this part.
How would I have a different arm get from here to here?
That arm stays and does that part. I'm saying the first action, you can have a different arm do the first action from the other side.
Rotate from here to here?
Yeah, because that way you're not wasting the time with this arm.
To reset here? I mean, that's adding cost and saving 1 cycle. But if you insist, sure. Whatever. No, we can't do this because this has to slide through.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yep, you're right.
And in fact,
it should be like that.
It can just go like that.
Yes.
Okay, so now I have to redo what I had. We pick up. We rotate
3 times.
A 3 times. And then we reset.
3. Yep.
That's what we do. All right. And now, at the same time that is happening, we're going to have one is going to pick up. It is going to move minus, which is T. Oh, and actually, we need to do that. Probably that, but we'll sort that end of it out in a moment.
Minus?
Minus reset.
That should make the first half of your product. And in fact, it does.
And while all of this is going on, here, F is going to grab and go plus plus, which is GG.
Can't grab at the same time.
It's close.
Slightly too far.
Maybe only one. Because we won't have a thing there yet. And then this is going to go here. And then this goes here, so we can rotate this way.
Shouldn't it just go here? Right there?
Probably.
The square peg cannot go in the round hole, I've been told. Thank you for that piece of advice. It's very helpful.
Good advice. All right.
Unfortunately,
so
all the
same
holes
time,
are...
literally everything else is going on. 4 grabs and rotates twice in the A direction and then resets.
No, it doesn't reset, does it? It doesn't just bring it back? 1?
You have a good point that it does then bring it back 1 and then it resets.
There you go.
And then at this point, we move plus 1 in this direction.
And reset. Great.
I don't know, we do need to be here, and then, yes, and then we reset here, and then we're done.
Why? What's the problem?
Oh, because we didn't wait for this to happen here.
That's the problem.
Wait, where did we move?
You need to move this one, right? That rotation back needs to be later.
That needs to happen
here. I guess so, yeah. Did not happen late enough. There.
So right here, we're talking about rotating it in the A direction. No, the D direction, and then resetting. And then that means this all has to move down 1. And then instead of resetting here, we're actually going to drop and move.
That won't work, though.
What do you mean it won't work?
Oh, okay. It will work, yes. Minus.
We can, we don't have to loop.
That makes sense. No, not looping to save time, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Very clever. Also very area efficient.
I don't think you could get this much more compact.
You can actually you can lower your track by rotating them out at one instead of moving them once, but so when they're here, if they rotate, you lose, but you might lose cycles that way. I'm not sure.
Oh, no, then that would actually be here. And then, so for each minus...
You put a rotation instead, I think? Although then you need to pivot. That's why you lose cycles. Right?
Yeah. I'm keeping it the way we got it.
I think I like your solution.
These files contain a vapor that makes areas inaccessible for a time. A mist of poison? It won't be fatal. Not very honorable. I doubt Armand would be pleased. You have better ideas? We've been struggling to catch up this whole time. Nonsense. We're making a good show of it. A good show of our defense while we wait for House Colvin to respond to our message. A truce will be negotiated soon enough. Won't the terms be more favorable if we pushed back harder? Terms will be favorable either way. Armand is a master negotiator.
So we're just building like horrible weapons and then being told not to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's get some rocket propellant up in here.
Shouldn't they have stayed their attack by now? Perhaps they need a little more prompting.
Do we finally get to actually make a weapon that'll work?
I had the rockets brought out of storage, but much of the propellant has leaked away. When was the last time they were used? Long before either of you were born. Well, it's no problem. I'll just make a new propellant. I'm certain they'll be more powerful than what you had before anyways. Aren't we sanguine today?
Okay.
All right. Fire, fire, fire. Fire.
There's no triple bonds. Just regular bonds. Cool.
Yeah, but fire, fire, fire.
Yep. Fire, fire, fire. All fire.
Fire. All right.
It's nice you can make everything with salt.
The problem I'm having with this game is all the puzzles seem so similar. Like,
yeah.
Do you see that?
They're very similar, yes.
I was like, I have to build a three bonder again. All right. Let's since we've been making everything so area efficient, let's try
the big thing.
Let's try ignoring that. I got an idea here.
I want to
make it huge.
I think that might be part of like how you make this game more interesting is by like approaching the problems in different ways. Build a dumb huge machine for fun.
So we probably have to have like 2 arms on this.
Sure. The more arms, the better.
Actually, no, we could do this without the track, couldn't we?
I don't know. I really don't know what your plan is currently, so.
Okay. I don't know if this is not going to be the most efficient way to do it, but maybe this will be fun.
We should do it in the most fun way possible, not the most efficient way possible. So grab, extend, extend.
No, grab, extend.
We might want to.
What?
Rotate, perhaps.
Oh yeah, maybe I did mean to put a rotate in there somewhere. Nope. D, C. Then we grab, we rotate, we reset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we don't reset, we push.
Push.
Then we reset.
Okay, so there's one problem here.
What?
And that's you need to start on the fire.
Oh yeah, that
then
would
everything will work. Mm-hmm.
We'll just program the whole sequence here instead of bothering to. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's that whole sequence.
That makes 3 fires in a row.
And then what if we just like almost made this in place?
That's cool. You're getting back to barely space efficiency, but hey. Your heart seems to lie in space efficiency. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'm thinking because we could like put it here,
mm-hmm.
and then you'll grab it by this one and rotate the whole thing around.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I feel you.
Like I thought I had an idea with a conveyor belt,
mm-hmm.
but I still don't quite understand how to do conveyor belts here.
You're gonna want to salt it, right? You might want to.
Oh, that's why I wanted it here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna grab, rotate.
This can start off right away.
Drop, or I guess.
Then it doesn't. And it'll go here, here, and like this.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Cause, uh-oh. Ah, you just need to change the order. Okay. How's that gonna help?
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, I'll trust you.
This also needs to move one more here. Just do before.
Oh, you're grabbing it by different parts? Is that what's happening?
Oh, I can't spin this around that, can I? No matter which way I spin that, that's not going to work.
No, you might need a separate arm to spin.
No, I can't spin this and have an arm here.
You could move it down and then spin it and move it back.
Okay, you want something really fancy. That's what you're saying.
How fancy are we gonna get? You're gonna run a track all the way around so you can send salt faraway places.
Calm down.
The track is really excited about going everywhere it possibly can.
Oh no, that doesn't work. I don't know what to do here.
You have a whole other. Okay, you knew that. You had a whole other fire.
Yeah, that's going to be the part
Yeah,
on
but-
the end, but I don't know how I'm going to put that on.
Okay.
Here, we'll just do this the super dumb way.
Sure. Two gripper's arm.
What?
The two gripper's arm? Is that considering that? Or does it just have your mouth there?
Oh, I was not even looking at that.
Okay.
I thought you said the tube ripper arm, and I was like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Two gripper.
Nope, tube ripper. Okay. So, if we go in the D direction,
Yeah.
and then we go...
Plus?
That actually wants to be like that, doesn't it?
I don't know.
So we're going to go plus, 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 plus.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to let go.
Yep.
Okay, and then while this is happening, we're going to go minus, minus, extend. Oh no,
What? We were saying how similar this one felt to all the other ones, and now it's proved to be way more complicated.
Yeah, well, because we're doing crazy things.
Okay. Resetting. Yes.
I'm just gonna run out of timeline here if we do it this way.
I'd be impressed if you run out of timeline, because you've not even gotten close yet. Do the least efficient version possible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that actually, I have to do this the other way around.
You can have a different arm move it around for you.
No, I can't. Arms cannot cross. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you're gonna put the first one up there.
Extend. I don't know what I'm doing.
Why wouldn't that work? It's just very inefficient.
I have no idea what I'm even doing anymore. I've forgotten how to play this game now.
Does it melt your brain a bit?
I remember having a brain.
Yeah. You remember you can combine things together, and there's directions and stuff, and that's. This one is very complicated because you can't you have to get on both sides of the thing.
I think I might have halfway puzzled this out.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna retract, and then we're gonna rotate in the D direction.
Yep.
Just
Clockwise,
once?
Just once, and you're there. Bam.
That part all works. So
Create a
now
bond.
anytime here, we can also drop it, and then we're gonna rotate D one more time, which ought to put us here, and then we can extend,
Mm-hmm. She'll put you right over the middle one.
and then we can pick up here.
Okay. You haven't picked up yet because you're waiting for the next one to come in. Then you pick up.
Now, at this point, we ought to be able to manipulate it around that way, which would be 3 E's.
You're gonna have to extend once, I think, to do it. I think.
Shouldn't have to.
You don't think so? Okay. Maybe not. Oh yeah, you're good. Aha.
Now, at this point, this needs to reset and do that again. But actually, instead of resetting, it might be faster to go the other direction. I wonder if it's smart enough to do that. Yes, it is.
That's cool. Smart robots.
Oh, actually, that is the quicker way, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So now we do the same thing we did at the beginning here.
You grab.
Which is to grab, and then to retract.
Clockwise.
And there.
So now you've got the thing. You're holding the thing by this point. And it's all assembled. In theory.
Let's just watch this all happen before I make
doink.
anything that depends on any more timing.
Doink. Bam.
Okay, now if we just extend...
You need to extend at least twice.
Why is that?
Because you grabbed it by this part.
Yeah, and if I extend right out there, it'll
Oh, yeah, I guess you will. Yes, you're right. I don't know why I was thinking the direction was wrong for that.
Oh, I guess I do need to reset.
Yeah. Bam.
Just watch this all happen here.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, that can't happen a whole lot more efficiently with this. But we did something.
You did something. Would not be surprised if you can't get much more area efficient. Like, we're going to be on top of area.
I don't know if I should feel smart or if I should feel dumb. These games make me feel so dumb.
Look, you do really well on cost and area.
Yeah, I'll take it. We beat Putty again, so
Yep.
we got that going for us. I'm eager to see how the rockets perform. The din and smoke is always quite a sight. A rocket barrage should give them a good fright. I hope it convinces them to stop advancing. Oh yes, they'll regret not stopping earlier. It's taken us long enough to organize this response. But now that we have, the full might of House Van Tessen will bear down on them. This will put a stop to their advance.
Yay.
Now, hair products.
We saved the hair product for last. Right, because this was all this. Okay, so you like...
This is not as hard as we're making it out to be.
We just made it hard because we wanted to spin everything around in a circle, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. We need an arm. And the arm is going to grab and move plus twice. It's going to reset. It's going to grab, and then it's going to move plus once. And then we would like to rotate this bit
Once. It doesn't really matter, right? I guess as long as it doesn't block the track. Boink. Boink. Whoops.
does kind of matter which direction we rotate it.
Yeah. Did you change that?
Did I not?
I'm not sure.
I think I did.
Hope you did. Boink. Okay. There you go. Probably just hit the wrong key.
Probably. I thought I checked.
Does this whole thing just get... Does the whole machine just build itself? Like, that got pretty far.
Yeah, it's. I think we can do this all...
With one track and one arm?
Possibly, yeah.
Like...
And so we reset again here.
Yeah, and then you just need to extend the track one and put the end piece there?
No, we pick up and we...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
plus 1. We only have one in... Oh, did I not drop it somewhere?
Yeah, before the reset. Or no, the reset drops it. Wait.
Oh, because I picked it up again right after it. What happened here?
Rotate. Move.
Now move 1. Oh. Why isn't
reset working properly? Yeah. Maybe it's because you have the other piece there? I don't know.
Whatever.
Drop. Bless you.
Let's just see what is even happening here. Now we manipulate.
Now you move it.
Now we move it down.
Now you drop it.
Now we've dropped it.
Now you move back twice. Pick it up again. So now you've got it assembled.
This should be assembled. Let's just watch it all assemble and make sure. I don't know why we had to manually reset it there.
Something went wrong.
Something with the repeat. Yeah. Okay, so we've got it all. Now, if we extend this one more, actually, even better idea. We've got it by here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's this one?
Yes. I really wish you could like save your commands and copy them over.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Actually, that's what you should do. You just make a new arm and then copy the commands down.
If I move the arm, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So we're F, G, G, C, F, G, what is it? Q, V, G, R, T, T, F, G. Get rid of that and replace it with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just need a W.
And reset.
C.
C. This is definitely going to be the most cost efficient way.
Okay.
You just put the end place in the wrong spot. That's all.
Almost had it.
Almost had it. It's so efficient.
You certainly could not do this with fewer parts.
Watch this be like the most parts greedy solution possible. You have all this track, like all this extra track you don't need.
I mean, you could do it with one less piece of track, maybe?
Somebody did. Somebody beat you with one less piece of track.
All right. Okay, so we get new puzzles now, don't we?
Yes.
This ought to keep Frederick's hair solidly in place, even if he wanders into a cyclone. Excellent. I'll have this sent to his personal staff immediately. Here's hoping his well-styled hair helps him in the battle. He won't enter the fight. That would be madness. He just needs to be out in the street for a little while so people see him. Make a little speech or something? Probably best if he doesn't. He will hold up his sword. That should be enough to inspire the soldiers. Take your word for it.
So if your hair gel was thick enough, in theory, could it defend you from harm?
That sounds like a question for the Mythbusters. Talos Corvan, Master of House Colvan, would like you to know that he will be pursuing his campaign until your unconditional surrender is received. For years, House Colvan has watched House Tassin reap the benefits of its standing without justly earning it, and Master Colvan, in his wisdom, has decided this arrogance has gone on long enough. Light your beacon green to signal your surrender, then we will negotiate. Signed, Varen Ravi, Head Alchemist, House Colvan.
Uh-oh. It's an alchemist fight.
Alchemy fight. Do you want to take another break, or do you want to take over? Or...
I can take over for a bit. I'll take over.
Yeah, I want to see you try. Sorry, my brain is...
Oh, no, totally.
I have no idea. Okay, we have been playing for a while.
We've been playing for quite a while.
Playing for like 20 minutes?
Bit longer than that. Bit longer. Okay, so we got armor filament or courage potion.
Well, then maybe if we want to just stop at chapter 2, maybe that's what we'll do for the day. I don't know.
We might. Perhaps.
I am still a little exhausted from TwitchCon. If you have any questions about TwitchCon, let us know. Like, I could tell you about TwitchCon, but we'll read the introduction to this. Sorry.
Perhaps the Colvan message was mistaken. I wouldn't assume it was. It could still be retracted. An error by a scribe or page. The wrong letter sent. This guy really doesn't want to fight a war. I'm sorry to say, I think that's rather unlikely. Stay here a little while longer, Captain. I'll make you a potion of courage, something to inflame your blood with the fighting spirit. Ah, thank you.
Antaeus.
That's kind of you. Great. So let's make him a...
Double click.
Make him some alcohol, I guess?
If you mouse over it, it'll say what it's called.
Distilled alcohol. Okay.
I mean, alchemying up alcohol. That sounds like not the most efficient way of doing things.
We're an alchemist. We don't just like.
I know.
People...
You bring an alchemist to a gunfight, and that's what you're gonna get.
Okay. We need the fire at the end. That's kind of whatever. We need bonders. So many bonders. Do I want one of these? I think I do want one of those, actually.
I mean, it does look like a triple bond, so if you could squeeze everything in there.
Yeah. It is the same price as 3 of these.
You should not worry about optimizing for anything.
I know, I shouldn't. I'm just thinking this might be easier anyway. If I move it, okay. So I need to grab this, and I think this wants to be...
I dig the music, at least.
The music is great. Okay, so I have
what are your 2 products? I can't actually see what the other product is under. Oh, I see.
This is my only product.
Your reagents in it.
Oh, sorry, the water.
So you've got water
and fire. Yes. I guess I could also make the fire salty.
You could probably salt either one.
I could salt both. It might be more efficient that way. I want to try to make one with fewest cycles. It's probably going to make it very expensive. So I could like assemble every single part at the same time. Actually, be cool.
That's a lot harder. Like, optimizing for cycles is the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't know for sure with this game, but in all the other Zachtronics games,
It's always the hardest.
That's almost always the hardest.
Okay. So,
because optimizing for cycles means you have to be doing 2 things at once all the time.
Right, yeah.
And that's harder to reason through, and you end up with, off by 1 or 2 cycle errors.
So we're going to grab this. We're going to rotate counterclockwise. And then we're going to extend. And that's that. And number 2 just needs to grab and rotate clockwise.
Sorry.
And that has created this. So actually, it might be nice to do the fire similar. So, okay. Where can I'm going to add the next step. So I'm going to have this rotate twice. And I'm going to look at what this looks like. Right. We have that problem. Always.
You need to move one more.
Do I need to move one more?
Yep. You can't
Okay.
grab it at in the same tick that it's moving.
Right, it's because it's moving too. This needs to drop it. Dropping is important. Actually,
And
just
if
have
you
it reset.
hit the tab button, you can step through one step at a time.
Oh, cool. Okay. So then
You're sort of grabbing that from the end that you wouldn't really want to be grabbing it from.
I might trade it off to somebody else.
Okay.
That's my thought is I might trade it to somebody else. So, okay. We ended up here, right? So if we have a bond like this, and the question is, where do I put the fire? Because I also need to bond the fire to the water. Let's get this second salt in there. The fire. Let's just be lazy and do it like this. I'm gonna have a hell of a time getting this piece out once I build it like this, but whatever.
That's what tracks are for.
That's what tracks, exactly. That's what tracks are for. Okay. So I also want to manipulate this. I think I want to manipulate this counterclockwise. Pretty sure. I'll just pretend I've figured it out. I need to grab this. I need to rotate it backwards twice. And then we'll see what we got. That's a problem. So, okay, so if I put this way. See what you mean about the time efficiency thing being a problem?
Well, it's like you noticed that I was mostly trying to not do two things at once because it's way harder to do that.
It's way harder to do that, yeah. I'm not doing anything at the same time, unlike I wanted to. But
If you can start just getting any part of a solution together, you can always make it more efficient. But if you can't like puzzle something together, it's hard to optimize it. Alright, 3D print is done.
what did you 3D print, out of curiosity?
I can show you.
Sure.
Show you?
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
I'll be
show
right
us,
back.
Show us while I try to figure out how the hell I'm going to rotate this thing around now. Let's go through it one more time. You have it like that. So, we need to get a fire there. Rotate it that way. Actually, that works just fine. If I just rotate it that way. Put a fire there. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Because this, I have all this time. I'm going to change this one out. So I'm going to make it this. We're going to do like that. So now, we can grab it. Extendo. Retracto. Rotate. Rotate. Drop. And then, let me see. Then we want to rotate. Yeah, then we want to reset this. Grab.
Things are looking crowded over there.
Rotate. Let's see how this works. I put all those instructions on the wrong one.
That does not help. I'm just doing a little bit of post-processing here.
Okay. Aha.
Where the screen is. Figure out which directions things are.
I need to rotate first and then retract. I tried to retract. I see how this is like this. I put it out and try to pull it back in. That doesn't work.
Nope.
Okay, so this should work. I just need to figure out when this needs to manipulate this. After that point, so like that. Let's reset here. Here we can rotate back, I think. And then we retract twice and reset. See if this works. Oh, that's the problem.
What have you done?
It never grabbed it. I was trying to manipulate the thing without ever grabbing it.
That won't work very well.
And I've rotated it the wrong way, of course. Okay.
Alright, so you were asking what I printed. I made this. Let's pull up the camera here so you can see it. It's a 3D printed business card holder.
That's very cool.
It can hold, I didn't grab enough cards, but it can hold 24 of them, I think, in a circle. All kind of... If you organize it nicely, it looks like a nice spiral, unlike what I've done, which looks like a pile of shit.
This is wrong. This is all wrong. This is wrong. God damn it. I was so close. I can't rotate it again because then I will hit that.
I wasn't looking at what
Sure.
you're doing.
I'll
so
show
if
you one more time.
Step through.
Let me
slowly.
just fix it so it'll actually like.
Oh, if you know what you're doing, then by all means.
No.
go
I
ahead.
mean, let me fix it so it actually looks like it's. I'll show you the problem, but otherwise it wasn't actually going to complete the problem. See, that isn't the right shape.
Nope, that is not the right shape.
Yeah.
Why can't you rotate it the correct number of times?
Because here, I'll show you. When we're here,
Mm-hmm.
we rotate it once. If we rotate it again, we hit this.
So why don't you replace that one with a piston one or something?
I guess I could do that. This is the laziest one, so. But it's here, it's everything works out, right?
It would, yeah, actually it would work out there, I think. You won't be able to get to where you need it with that.
Yeah, well.
I thought it had to go to here.
Oh, it does. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
So then if you put it just in line here and you can just have it extend, doesn't it only need to go to those two places?
I think it does. We'll find out if I this should work. Okay, so this one's gonna go second. So that one extend twice.
Well, no, you only need to extend once.
Runs, draw, reset.
You don't need to drop and reset. You could just
Reset. Problem was this one was doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, that one was doing the rotating as well?
Yeah, some of it.
But can't you assign the rotating to this one now?
The problem is I need to get from here to here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't gonna happen then.
It could happen. If I put a piece here and rotate it like that, that works just fine.
If you put something here, that's gonna be blocked by all the rotation you want to do as well.
Right, that's true. Actually, I think if it's let me try it. Let me see if this works. I'm using the most parts that I can. That's my mission.
Okay.
Okay, so when does this need to happen? It needs to happen like here.
I don't even know what you're doing with this one now, but sure, go for it.
It needs to go Anti-clockwise? Okay. Oh, it goes too far. Or unless I rotate it first and then do it? That doesn't work. I did because I did it the wrong way. That's why. Let's try this. Oops.
What are you trying to get where?
I'm trying to get this there with it like facing that way. This is all you need to do.
Okay. Let me actually look at what you do. So that's fine. Now you've grabbed it.
Yeah.
That's not the direction that you wanted to rotate.
No.
Fix that.
Let me move this here because when I rotated it at that point it hit the other one coming in.
Right.
So.
But you're rotating it the wrong direction.
This one?
Yeah.
That's the wrong one.
We just looked at it and that's the wrong direction. That's pivoting. If you drag something on top of it, it moves it. So.
That's also the
because you pivoted first, so you want to rotate and then you want to pivot.
I think I want to pivot that way.
You want it straight out like that. That's the way you wanted it?
Did I see how it's lined up right now?
Okay.
Oh,
so
needs to let
now
go.
You need to let go. You should just reset it.
Right. That's a good point.
Because you're never going to use that one again.
No.
So it doesn't matter.
Let's go through. And now I have space to rotate it the extra time I need. Okay. So that's number 2. When it rotates here. Or no, when I rotate here, I get the extra rotate I need. And then I think this works.
Take a look. You still have no idea how you're going to...
What, bring it home?
Yeah.
Oh, because I need to rotate it back. Damn it. That should work.
I think so. Nice.
Well done. I used like twice as many grabbers as you've ever used. Yep, I'm all the way up there in cost.
You could spend more on it if you wanted to.
Of course, you can just fill the whole thing with bits if you want to.
Yeah, I guess you could use unused bits.
Does it actually? I wonder if it like doesn't count bits that you don't use.
No, it counts everything.
Okay.
Unless they change something from previous games.
Do you think the courage potion will work? It seems difficult to contradict the habits of a lifetime. Well, after a fashion, the potion I gave him is mostly alcohol. Glad to see you haven't lost your willingness to toy with the poor captain, and even in these dire straits. It's not toying, not this time. If honor demands that he lay down his life, I want him to feel comfortable, at least, and most like himself.
Okay.
That's touching in an odd sort of way. So I guess...
I guess.
Anavest is a weird guy. Captain, what are you doing in that ancient armor? Is it obvious? I must lay down my life in battle. I have to take some responsibility for this. I have to take responsibility for this situation somehow. But it's such an old set. We should get you something more up to date from the armory. No. If I must be seen on the streets, I want to look like the heroes of old. The first rocket will be your end. If you insist on this set, let me at least reinforce it with some armor filament. The poor captain. Some products repeat infinitely and must be constructed as a single chain.
That's cool.
That's an infinite... Okay. It's an infinite chain of... What's it, iron?
I do believe so.
No, it's This button? Iron. So we need 2 quicksilvers. It's not, okay, it's not all the way infinite. It's just practically. So I need one of these. This is the easy way to do it. I mean, one of these might be cool for this one. I don't know.
No, that would not help you because you need to wait. You
Right.
do 2 to 1, so that gets a little complicated.
Unless it was something really complicated to try to like do multiple ones at the same time, but I don't even know how I approach that. So let's just do this the simple way. So we want to go grab, rotate, reset, repeat.
Not on number 1, you don't.
Oh, I thought I changed them. I tried to change them. Can you not? Okay, fine.
You can't reassign the things that you've already assigned, but you can renumber.
And now we need to, on the bottom one, grab, rotate, and then here...
You're manipulating, not rotating.
I am manipulating and not rotating. You're right.
You don't use the hotkeys, don't drag and drop.
Okay.
The drag and drop
D.
does not seem to be.
D.
You have to click.
D. Click. Yes. Okay. And then here, again, drop.
I believe you're also skipping a very important step.
Bonding. That's a very important step. You're right. We need to infinitely bond them together, not just make a big pile of infinite iron. Okay. So... You know what? I'm going to be lazy. Just put this here. So when that drops it, I just grab it. And move. And... Oh, I need to move it one more. Or I put this here. And then drop it. R. Does this work?
Without putting a reset in there, it's not going to work too well. And
Right.
a lot of timing changes.
Resets.
Nope. That's not your problem.
Well, it's sort of my problem.
No, the first thing is that's your problem. You
Yeah.
still need the drop or a reset here.
Yeah, I need the
And
reset
then
there.
you also need a reset here.
Right. Yes.
And then this still won't work, but it won't work for a different reason.
That's a good reason for it not to work, yes. Okay. So I wanted to...
You actually just want to put a repeat on both of these.
Oh, is that it? Wait, so here?
Yeah, I'll let you. Unless you want to swap out again, which we could do.
Okay. I don't know why. So... Wait. I want to put it here, and then we'll put the next one here, and I'll move them. So,
If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
yes. Drop it. Reset. This doesn't matter. Then pick up. Oh wait. No. I'll try it. I'll try it and see if it actually works. I don't think this will work. D R This is not gonna work. But
No, literally no part of this is gonna work.
I'm gonna make one. Oh, I'm not gonna make one. Okay. It's the best machine. What are you talking about? I think I need to rethink this thing entirely.
I think so. Yeah.
So I really want to push this, right? That's the best way. Like they were showing it.
Yeah, because you want to bond
Yeah.
an infinite chain, not a series of 2 of them.
Yep. So that means that I need a pusher. So I want to go like doink, doink, doink. Right?
Either you do it or I do it.
Okay.
If you want to take a break, let me know, and we take a break and come back to it, or I can come back to it. Whatever you want to do.
I want to give it one more shot.
Go for
I
it.
feel like I just misunderstood the objective here. You know what I'm going to start with? I'm going to start with like proof of concept. I'm going to make an infinite chain of not the right thing,
Okay.
but I'm going to make an infinite chain of it. So
Make some fibrous mercury.
good old lead. Is this lead? I think it's lead.
Isn't that? Oh, they're right. That is lead. Okay.
We're
fibers.
We're
Yeah.
house whatever. We're house lead. We're the lead house. We only have lead mines and nothing else. Yes, so I need to rotate this, and then extend and drop, and then reset, and then grab, rotate, and drop. I think that should do it. Oh no, I need to do one more thing. I need to push it. Oh, I'm doing that. Okay. Okay, cool.
You're doing it a little bit strangely, but sure.
There's an extra step, that step is the step I don't do.
Don't quite know what you were even thinking that was going to do.
I think that was supposed to be a rotation, which would have ruined the whole thing. I also don't need this. Or this? Do I only need the... Yeah, okay. That's all you need. Okay. So now I just need to make that the iron, which seems simple enough. I probably want to add additional instructions, I think. So, first of all, I need 2 combines.
I would suggest doing the same thing you did last time and use too many arms.
Use too many arms?
Yeah. You're going to get confused otherwise.
Is this one I need the clock? Or actually, I don't need the clock at all. Okay.
Because
so,
remember, for arm 2,
yeah,
that has to happen
Twice.
twice as often
mhm.
as everything else.
Yes. So, for arm 2, we need to... Nope, that's the wrong key. We grab, rotate, drop, repeat.
You want to reset, not drop,
Oh,
or else it's not going to reset.
repeat. So then, we want the arm number 3. At some point, I guess it doesn't really matter when, to...
Yeah, it does. Certainly matters when.
Well, we want it to happen immediately.
It has to happen before it repeats.
Yeah. And then you can drop.
It
Or you can
also wants
reset.
to reset.
Yeah. it can reset. So that means this should happen here. Right? Oh, you can't slide. Oh, you can multiply select?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No.
Oh, right, here.
No.
Why not?
If you want it maximally efficient, you would move it back one space.
Oh, one space? Okay.
Maximally efficient for this exact sequence of instructions.
Aha, there's a problem.
Yeah, it would help if you rotated things the correct way, but many people consider that to be optional.
Okay.
Seems to be working.
How long do we watch this for?
You watch it until the system proves that you're doing it correctly. You actually did that fairly well, I think.
How would somebody take up that much, and that much room?
Oh, I could think of a way to take up more room.
I'm sure there's a bunch of ways to make it take up more room, but that much room? Okay, there may be yet hope. Perhaps I will single-handedly turn the tide of battle. I suppose anything is possible. What circumstance? A total offensive like this hasn't happened in generations, centuries. And yet, here we are. I swore to defend House Van Tassen for life. I thought that would be a very long time. No matter what happens, Captain, you'll be remembered.
Is he dead yet?
Now he might die.
Well, let's read the hastily written note.
Okay, sure.
And then,
Yeah,
do you want to take a break, or
yes.
should we just call it a stream?
Maybe we should just call it a stream.
My lord, the enemy is upon us. I must now enter the fray myself. It has been an honor, the highest honor, to serve you for almost 50 years. If I had 100 lives, I would give them all, but I'm sorry I have just one. Captain Istat Gelt.
Yeah. So we need to make a surrender flare, but I don't think we're gonna do that, right? Unless you want to come back and do one more puzzle.
Well, if you just want to do one more puzzle, then we'll call it for this week.
Okay.
What is going on for the remainder of this week? That is incorrect. So
yes. I know what's happening tomorrow.
What is happening tomorrow?
Tell us what's on Tuesday. With Malcolm, and we're going to play more Total War Warhammer 2.
Yeah, no one's playing Destiny 2 on PC?
I did not buy Destiny 2 on PC.
All right.
So no, I don't think anyone's playing Destiny 2 on PC. I'm sorry.
Well, I wish you would have taken a little bit longer to say that, so I could have
tried to figure out what else is happening.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I mean, on Wednesday it's probably Partners in Crime, and they're probably playing more XCOM 2 because that's what they've been playing for quite a while, and they really enjoy their XCOM 2.
And Thursday, Malcolm and Gus are going to be here. All of these, by the way, are happening from noon to 4 o'clock. On Thursday, Gus and Malcolm are going to be back. Who knows what they're going to be playing? You should ask them, not me.
They might be the people playing Destiny 2 on PC. I don't know.
I don't remember if they were waiting for PC or not.
Yeah.
Or if we were just waiting for Gus to come back.
They might be playing Destiny 2. Let's stop it right there.
You could probably get them to play some Destiny 2.
Yeah.
And they're also going to be here on Friday. Taking over on Friday, playing the same thing or something different than they were on Thursday.
We shall see.
It's the Malcolm and Gus show. And they need a name for their show, so I can make a logo. So also bug them about that.
They still have. I thought they had a name.
Did
they have a bad name?
It's not a great name.
Okay.
It's not a great logo.
Yeah.
Bug Gus and Malcolm to come up with a better name for their show. I'm just gonna leave that with you. I trust you, chat. You can do that. Don't bug them too hard, but just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's everything. I hope you guys had a good week. I had a good week. We're going to have a great week on the stream, so check out all of our streams. And remember that I do a podcast with Alan. It is called Moon Law. The podcast is about space. You can check it out on iTunes. The latest episode is going to come out in 29 minutes from right now. So check that out if you want some more of us. What did we talk about this week? We talked about stealing an orbit. Alan had this crazy idea that could you steal an orbit? And I mean, technically, maybe. And so we were discussing, like, how would you do that? What would happen if you then went and did that?
When you say stealing an orbit, do you mean, because you can only orbit in so many planes and so many locations, you mean stealing a physical location?
You'll have to tune in to find out exactly
Okay.
what we're talking about, but we decided to restrict it to geostationary orbits
Sure.
because those are extremely useful for certain things like communication satellites. Like if you want to have a satellite broadcasting TV only over your specific area,
Right.
you put it in geostationary orbit, and you can't put anything else like right above that specific area. So those would be easier to steal versus a polar orbit where there's a wide range of polar orbits, and it would be
Makes
hard
sense.
to block one off. I don't want to go too in depth because this is a pretty
That's the
short
podcast.
episode.
Yeah.
That's the podcast. You'll have to check it out for yourself. Go to the website www.moon.legal or search for Moon Law on iTunes, Google Play, or wherever else podcasts are sold. Anything you want to plug?
No, that's it for me.
All right. Well, until next time, stay weird, everyone.